magazine and never, ever woke.
Wow, that was weird. Whatever.
We live?
Yeah, we live. What's up?
Welcome to the Madness Entertainment Group's Saturday edition of the Madness Open Drawstream. Today we are streaming with Kitty from Flip City. It is our collaboration Saturday, last Saturday of the month. Welcome to the show, Christy.
Hello. I got here and I started streaming to my audience. So here we are. We're here.
Right on.
Yeah.
Hey, so just I want to say this right up front and at the beginning of the stream, so that way it's easy to find for any jackknob that wants to make something of it. 2017, I suffered 3 cerebellum infarctions that blew out my vestibular. I suffer from fight or flight on a regular basis. I suffer anxiety attacks on a daily basis. It takes me sometimes days or even weeks to get over severe attacks. I've ended up in the emergency room because of severe anxiety attacks. I'm stepping down as co-host on the Comic Network. It has nothing to do with Pops. Pops did not chase me away. I'm broken. And I never wanted a pity party. So, anybody who wants to make something of this, they can kiss my ass.
Don't make something. Leave Levi alone. Just leave Levi alone and let him heal. You know. We've been having fun. I really enjoy Levi as a co-host. Hope at some point he can come back as a co-host, but I'm not going to pressure him to do so or guilt him into it or anything like that. Okay? I love this dude. Right? Let it be known. There's no hard feelings. There was no animosity. There was nothing that we clashed on that made us part ways. Nothing like that. Okay. And I get it because I suffer the same kind of anxiety that he does on a daily freaking basis, man. You know, not everybody's in the perfect mental condition all the time. I get it. With that being said, you guys know the shows that Levi does co-host. And if anybody wants to step up and join me on the Monday Madness or on the draw streams and take that spot.
Hey, you guys, I had no idea anything was happening until right this moment. Levi, are you feeling, I mean, have you had an attack just recently or?
Yeah. Last Sunday was pretty bad.
I'm so sorry. Are you hanging out today though, or are you taking off?
Yeah, no, I'm hanging out today.
Oh, good. Okay, I'll let you guys get back to your explanation. I just had to know.
No, I'm just I push through it on a daily basis, and I'm just tired of it, and I need a break.
You're a very strong man. Are you still going to game with us too?
What's that?
Are you still gaming on Thursdays though too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry. I'm so selfish. I'm like, I will miss you if you're gone all the way.
Right.
Okay. So sorry. And so sorry if you guys are dealing with drama. What bullshit.
No, I'm just.
That's the whole point. That's why he wanted to say that from the beginning, so it doesn't turn into.
Oh, so it doesn't turn into that. Okay, cool.
You know, it's just what it is, man. I hope that he still comes out as a guest sometimes on the draw streams and that we still get to see him once in a while. But you know, he has to get in a place where he feels right, man. I don't want him out here because he feels like he has to be or he's obligated to be or anything like that, because he's not. And he didn't just blow me off and not show up. You know, I mean, we talked and we're good. Like I said, I don't want to be the reason that Levi's freaking out next week or in the hospital next week. Nope, don't want to be that guy. So,
You're not.
I'm just saying, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy for anybody, Uh, I, I want you to be all right, bro. That's all.
Thank you.
And like I said, now I am in the search for a co-host, and Levi, he understood what I'm asking for. Look, I live out in the boonies. We get a lot of power outages, a lot of times where I'm like, I need somebody to be able to push the buttons for me if I get kicked out. And you guys have seen it happen enough that it happens, and that I really do need somebody I can count on as a co-host or a backup producer or whatever. So, there's a few shows that are going to be hit and miss until I find a co-host, but I'm now suddenly in the search for a new co-host for Monday Madness and the Drawstreams. Here you go.
Yeah.
And like I said, it does come with some slight responsibility because, like I said, sometimes I get kicked offline and I need somebody here to run the show and end the show. I mean, you can do it yourself, but you can't do it professionally yourself.
Yeah, and hey, Pops, I would totally volunteer, but Scott would have my head. He thinks I'm already streaming a little bit too much. So,
yeah, well, see, that's just it. It's like, it's a volunteer position. It's got to be something somebody wants to do, and I mean, nobody has to come in and co-host all of them. But if somebody wants to be my new co-host on Monday Madness, or they want to co-host the Tuesday Pill Drawstream, which, damn, that's yours, Levi. Damn it! It even says Levi's Drawstream on it.
I didn't know that.
Oh, it says it someplace. I don't know where. It says it someplace. But anyway, yeah, I mean, if somebody wants to be the co-host on any one show, even that would be a huge help to me because it's just a load off my mind to know there's somebody else there that can push the buttons. That's all. A backup, I know the show goes off. Like I said, man, if it's one person, it's smooth while that one person's there, but I mean, all it takes is somebody to hit a tree and knock over a power line or whatever, and I'm out for 10 hours and I lose the whole day. I lose the whole day if I don't have a backup, and there's nothing professional about that. So in search for somebody to volunteer to help us keep this thing rolling for now.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Madness.
As it is right now, we're not even pulling anybody in there to draw. Dave, what's up, brother? What's up?
What's going, Dave?
Hi, Dave.
So Flip City.
Yeah, we're a thing. It's a thing that exists,
Right.
So why don't you go ahead and give people the rundown of what exactly it is we are doing?
Sure. So I'll start with a tiny backstory. For anybody that does not know what Flip City Magazine is, we are a comic satire magazine like Mad and Cracked were back in the day, but for modern times and the modern bullshit that we deal with on a daily basis. We make fun of pop culture, entertainment, celebrities, politics, all that stuff. We are not a political satire magazine. We are a cultural commentary magazine. And what this awesome fellow Levi, and I have to always shout out Omer Glitch, came up with the idea. What has it been, like 4 or 5 months ago now?
Yeah.
Half a
Yeah.
year. They came up with the idea of Flip City providing a topic to these talented live draw streamers where they draw on the topic, and then after 3 months the contest closes, or the topic closes, and then we gather everybody's submissions up, and you'll see right here Levi's showing the last quarter's submission, which is now at print and will be in our hands soon enough. Anyway, sorry, morning brain, burp, burp, burp. Okay, so we gather up all of the illustrations at the end. We put up a live 1-week poll, public poll, for people to go vote on their favorite. Why are people voting, you might ask? It is because the winner will get a free quarter-page size ad run in the current edition of Flip City. We do send out about 1,000 magazines. That changes on a quarterly basis, whether we've received more subscriptions or got more orders through the Diamond catalog to be in retail. So it's a decently valuable thing, is to get a quarter-page size ad, and it's fun. I really loved the last one. There was a teeny tiny bit of smack talk. I think I'd like to bring in a little more smack talk. Also, the purpose is to have us all build each other's footprint, in this indie publishing space. The artists get, well, besides the contest, you'll get a free magazine. You'll also be listed in our contributor section in the printed magazine. And besides the quarter-page ad, Madness will also be running an ad for you as well. Another bonus, if you did win the printed ad and you didn't want to design it yourself, I will design it for you. And I have design skills. Yeah. So, I mean, that's basically what it is. We are currently, our theme is mirror, mirror on the wall. What you're looking at is Levi's submission. He decided to do Bill Gates. So what this is showing is Bill Gates' true essence. Basically, it's a magic mirror that reflects back to the person standing in the mirror the true essence of that person. Obviously, Levi doesn't have too much respect for Bill Gates, and we love it. This is what we want. We want it to be, that is disgusting, Levi. Did he pee himself?
Yeah. Yes.
Gross. Let's see. So Levi did Bill Gates. We've got Amber Heard that was submitted by Addie Kidd, and we got Brie Larson, who was basically Brie, submitted by Q, and Omer Glitch submitted Diddy, and he's all oily and holding oil, and almost everybody is practically naked. So if you want to come in and not necessarily even join the stream, but if you do want to submit, you're free to do so. I also have a video giving all the details and all the rules that I won't go through right now because, it's not a lot, but, we don't have to, get into all the specs and all that. I will put the link to the explanation video in the chat, and at least on my side, because I'm streaming this to the Flip City Magazine channel, I will add it to the description. So anybody that may come across this later, just click the link. You'll get all the details of how to enter the contest. You do not have to be a live draw streamer, but we'd love to have you, because I personally have a blast every time I come and hang out with the draw streamers, even when they're not feeling that good.
We always have fun with you too.
Oh, good. I'm glad. And yeah. So did I explain that well enough, you guys? I know I
think so.
derped a couple times.
Yeah, I think so. And I know one person who JD did one as well, but he did kind of sort of break one of the rules where we didn't want the mirror around it, and he did a handheld mirror. So
That's okay. I'm not going to be mad at JD. I saw him working on it. I haven't seen his completed, but I'll have to bug him. Do you know if he's showing up today?
I have no clue, but he did Obama.
That's right.
Yeah, the one.
I remember we were telling him how to make the ears pop out more.
Yeah. Yep.
What's up, Rex? All right. I also saw that RJ was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here. Critical Blast said what's up earlier.
Oh, no. That was me dropping the link.
Oh, derp.
YouTube.
Yeah. All right, cool. So RJ's not here. Time to talk shit.
Get him.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's the thing too. Okay, so something that I found kind of fun, and I'd like to see, like, because I mentioned shit talking, was, a couple months ago, Don Draw Stuff, was telling Omer that he was going to kick his ass and win the prize and all that, and so I called him out on X, and
I seen that,
and it was fun,
Right.
I'm because I haven't met Don yet, and I'm like, so I did invite him, and he can't make Saturday streams. That's fine. I'm really just looking for a submission. Submit
Right.
to me.
Submit, Don. I heard he likes that.
You heard he likes
We have
submitting.
JD.
Yeah.
JD.
What's up,
Whoa.
JD?
Well,
Everybody.
we said his name 3 times and he arrived.
That's true.
It's showtime. How is everybody?
Doing good.
Awesome.
Me too. I'm good.
I'm doing my
We were
best.
talking about somebody was supposed to submit to somebody. What's going
Yes. You can submit to me too, JD.
on? Okay. Well, I don't submit to just anybody now.
Oh, well, I am the representative of the great and powerful Flip City magazine. So,
Yes. Actually, I do have something, and I don't know if this is too late to submit. This was
No,
my
you bring-
mirror. This was my mirror.
oh,
All
is there a
completed.
frog on there? Is that a frog?
That is a frog. Yes.
Frog, flies,
Yep.
hammer and
Nice.
sickle.
Plagues. 12 of them.
No, that was in JD. I'm glad you brought up. I don't know if it's too late to submit. It is not. You guys, we are running this one through the end of April. So
Okay.
basically we're closing right after the next month's Flip City is Madness Saturday stream. So we'll close that night and then put the poll up the next day, and that will run for a week. So basically, end of
Great.
April it closes. The beginning of May we're running the poll, and then it's over. It's over and done, and we'll know who won the ad and get that stuff settled.
Awesome. Well, I guess,
Bring that-
I guess in like Levi's, in my case, if either of us win, we get a free ad for our
Yeah.
song,
Yes.
Galaxy Memorial Park.
Yeah. So basically, you guys double your chances by both
Yes.
submitting.
Yep.
Ooh,
Jade,
that's right. You two need to get together and figure out how you guys aren't going to split the vote if you really care to win.
Oh. Kind of
oh,
like
that is
the old professional wrestling thing where if if somebody wants to fix the match, they'll basically just like lay down and get pinned. That way that the person that they're trying to boost actually wins. Okay.
Yeah.
Something
I
like
get it.
that.
We get it.
They had that's the Hulk Hogan versus Kevin Nash for the
Yes,
WCW title. That's
that's exactly what I was thinking of.
it's called the finger poke of doom,
Mm-hmm.
because all he did was he poked Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash fell down, and Hulk Hogan jumped on top of him and pinned him.
Yes. Woohoo.
So, are all of you guys like wrestling fans or have been wrestling fans, like the WWE stuff?
Yeah,
You
I am.
you actually seem like a guy that would be into that.
Yeah, I've actually been to a WrestleMania.
You know, that's funny because same thing with my husband. He liked it back in the day and went to one. He's like, it was so
Mhm.
fun.
It was, yeah. I was at the one in Seattle where Brock Lesnar almost broke his neck right there at the end of the show. He did a moonsault off the top rope. You know who Brock Lesnar is, right?
I don't. I'm not into it. So
So Brock Lesnar is a former college two-time national champion. He's a former UFC heavyweight champion. The guy is probably like 6'4", 300 some odd pounds. And he went to the top rope and did a backwards flip to land on the guy. So you could
Yeah,
just
this is
imagine
a
it.
big guy.
Yeah, a guy that size doing that maneuver. And the ropes were slick, and his foot slipped a little bit, and he landed on his neck, his head and his neck, and it knocked him out. They had enough. He ended up winning the match anyway. They worked it, and yeah, if his neck hadn't have been so large from all the workouts and stuff like that, he probably would have broke his neck.
do you guys
So
see? That's the thing. I only know like the most like popular pop culture in the
mhm.
wrestling thing. Like what I don't always think this, but often what I remember was when Geraldo got smashed in the face
Oh, right,
because he asked, I don't even, was it Rowdy whoever that smacked
Piper.
him?
That would be
Yeah,
one of Jay's favorites. Yeah.
Actually, wasn't it? I think that was John Stossel, and
John's.
that was kind of an interesting thing. I think you might be thinking about. So John Stossel was he's kind of a now he's kind of a big libertarian journalist, but back then in the 80s he went to the WWE, which was back then the WWF, and he was doing this story about is wrestling fake. And so he was going around and he was like interviewing all these people, and behind the scenes Vince McMahon, the guy that was and sort of still is in charge of the WWF, he goes to, I think it was uh David Schultz. I think it was like Dr. D, David Schultz. I think the
Dr.
guy's
D.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was this guy with a really thick Georgia accent, and he was this guy, this Schultz was very unstable. Uh, in fact, people really didn't like wrestling him that much because he wouldn't pull punches. He would get quote unquote real, and you just never knew what was going to set him off. He had like a wicked temper. But McMahon goes to Schultz and goes, "Hey, I'll give you X number of dollars to just slap this guy across the face." So Stossel goes to, and it was all on camera. Stossel goes to Schultz and goes, "So what is your take? Is this fake or is this not?" And then Schultz was like, "You think this is fake?" And then he like cracks him across the face. "That's an open hand slap. you think that's fake? And then Stossel wound up, it like messed with his equilibrium, did some permanent damage, and he wound up suing because of that. I think that's what you were thinking about.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah,
He got bloodied by that slap, didn't he? Like,
yeah.
that's so
Well,
funny how badly I remembered that.
No,
the
that's all right.
the blood one of the bloody incidents happened on the Tonight Show with Hulk Hogan, where I can't remember who the fill-in host was, but
I don't know that this particular incident.
Hogan put him in a front face lock, and it's just all that front face lock is just a you got him in a headlock, and you got your forearm against his throat area, and you can simply hold somebody there, or you can make them pass out. And Hogan was simply showing that, like, hey, like it looks like I got you, but and then all it takes is a little bit of flexing, and Hogan knocked the guy out on live TV. And when he released him, the guy crumpled to the floor and cracked his head against the floor and ended up with a concussion and bleeding out of his head.
Oh,
So
who
I
was
think
the
Hogan
guy
got
that he put the who was the guy that he put the lock on?
oh my goodness. He's an actor that reminds me of the lead singer of the Cars.
Oh, of course I can't remember the name. But what was he in? Was he in a TV show or
Um yes, he's been in a lot of those cop TV shows. He usually plays a cop. Like with Ice-T.
Oh, yeah, yeah, Richard Belzer. Richard
I,
Belzer.
I think that might be it.
Skinny guy, kind of a smart aleck look on his face a little bit.
Yeah, wears glasses, black
Yeah,
hair.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. I think that might have been Richard Belzer. I could probably look that up.
Well, he was I don't think he had his own talk show, but like so I'm guessing he was like guest hosting the Tonight Show or
Right.
something like that, and Hogan was on it.
Actually, let me see if I can find out. Okay. It says Belzer versus Bollé. Terry Bollé
Yeah,
being
yep,
Hulk Hogan's name.
real name.
Yeah, that was him. That was Richard Belzer,
Yeah,
comedian. I think he might have been on Saturday Night Live a couple of times, or back in the 70s.
yeah. So he ended up suing him, right?
Yes, and
Does it say how much?
I'm trying to, let's see. I'm using the most reliable source in the world, Wikipedia.
Uh-huh.
It was 1990 New York Supreme Court case between TV presenter Richard Belzer and wrestler Hulk Hogan. And let's see.
It's kind
I'm
of one of
not
those things.
I'm not finding an actual amount.
It's one of those weird things where you're like, okay, I think he asked to be put in the hold, and then it's kind of like, well, you kind of asked for it.
Yes.
So maybe you could say maybe they ruled, the fact that like, hey, Hogan knew he was passed out and dropped him on purpose. I guess I don't know.
I don't know either. So there's another story that was similar to that. Steven Seagal, and I don't remember who the incident took place with, but I think this happened when they were making the movie. I think it was Executive Decision with Kurt Russell and Seagal, who has kind of a minor part, kind of like a walk-on part. Um, he was doing his usual Steven Seagal kind of bragging stuff,
Right.
and I can't remember. He was basically saying, "Hey, I can get out of any chokehold anybody puts on me." And I think he like challenged one of the stunt men, and I think it was like this old veteran. And he said, "Go ahead, put your best sleeper hold on me, and I'll get out of it." And the guy that he challenged puts the sleeper hold on him, and then he wasn't able to get out of it. In fact, he was thrashing and looking pretty foolish. Well, he passes out, and then shall we say he became incontinent after he passed out.
Oh my goodness, I do remember this.
Yeah, I think that it was it was an actor, kind of a comedian. He played the Violator in the Spawn movie. God, what is the guy's name?
I can't
Anyway,
pronounce that. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
yeah, but
Leguizamo or
yeah, John Leguizamo. Uh, he was he was on the set, I guess, when that happened, and he basically tells that story a lot. That yeah, Seagal knows some stuff, but he's not invincible.
right. Shat himself.
Exactly.
Seagal's still a cop?
What's that?
Is he still a cop?
Oh, you mean Seagal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. That's right. He was a marshal or something like that in some parish in New Orleans, I think it was. Um, but yeah, they had that whole uh, what do you call it? It was like a reality show, and I think like one of the last episodes, uh, they had him they had him like crash a house or something like that. He basically bashed into the wrong house with a riot vehicle or something like that.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket, serious?
Yeah, it's I've never really been a big Steven Seagal fan. I remember the thing about the movies is you can make anybody look good at least for a little while. I
Mm-hmm.
remember back in 1988. Yeah, I'm old. I'm an old guy telling an old guy story here. I remember watching Above the Law, which was like the very first movie that he got made. And just watching him and thinking, oh my goodness, this guy is so bad. Or, this guy is so tough. He's such a badass. I even think Chuck Norris would have a problem, you know, trying to fight him.
Is this
Uh,
the one where he's starting to grow his hair out? Where it's just slicked back and not in the ponytail yet?
Yes, and it's like
Okay.
very, very thin, very, very thin up top.
Yes.
So, uh,
I I s- go ahead.
mhm. No, 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 no.
I think I seen that one second. So whatever his second movie was, the one where he had it in a ponytail by then, I seen that
Yeah.
one first,
Hmm.
and then I liked it so much I decided to go back and watch the one where his hair's not long. And if I
Yes.
remember right, that's the one where he runs like a freaking weirdo, right? Where he's got
Yes,
that
he does.
weird run to him where he's like his hands are all
Right. It's this weird flippy floppy thing, and it's like, and he got his chin tucked up, up above his chest, and he's literally running like this with a stern look on his face.
right.
That was the second one was Hard to Kill, where some bad guys put him in a coma, and then he comes out of the coma, and then he goes after the bad guys that put him in a coma and killed his wife and kid.
Hmm. Okay. That had
Yeah,
the chick from Weird Science in it.
Kelly LeBrock. Yes,
Yeah.
who was Steven Seagal's actual wife for a time.
Oh,
The problem
really?
with that, yeah, the problem with that was he was still married to a woman in Japan. He had married a Japanese woman who was like the daughter or a relative of somebody that owned an Aikido dojo.
Oh my
And
goodness.
yeah, he pretty much married her to kind of get in with this dojo, and then he started doing stunt work, making connections and things like that.
We got
And
somebody backstage, yo.
Yeah.
so uh, he goes over to America and then impresses everybody. And he impressed one of the top people in Hollywood at the time, an
We got
agent.
somebody in the back.
What's that?
We got somebody in the back.
Well, who is
It's
it?
it's
Oh God.
it's Zaf. Where's it at?
Oh, cool.
Right there.
Hello, Zaf.
What's going on?
Zaf, how are you?
All right. How's everybody?
Well,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Good.
Levi's really shitty, by the way. Just
Yes,
so
I
you
know.
We got another one.
No way.
So just sit right down, relax, open your ears real wide and say, give it to me straight, doctor, I can take it.
I was writing, but nothing got in the way.
Okay.
how's it going, Doc?
Hello, all you happy people.
Nothing.
What up, Dust Bucket?
Let me do that better. Hello, all you happy people.
Yes.
How is everyone?
Great droopy.
Thank you very much. Would you mind signing my book?
Happy Saturday, Doc.
Thank you.
You were writing, you say?
Yeah, I've been writing for the last 2 days, all day since before sunrise till after sunset, and I'm fucking loving it.
Oh, good. Are you keeping on your path of not drawing because of your
Yes,
hand issues?
I'm being very strict with it because I don't want any excuses to trip me up. So I'm being a very good boy.
Good. Hey, just real quick, I wanted to say what's up to Comic Relief Crusader over on the Flip City chat. If you're still in there, you know, you can come and live draw stream too if you wanted to. Let me know and I can get you the link.
We also have Ghost Pepper and sort of Michael over on Pill, and Ghost Pepper may be the new co-host of Monday Madness.
Ooh, how fun.
Ghost
Nice.
Pepper?
Yes, Ghost Pepper.
The Ghost Pepper?
Ghost Pepper from Pilled. Ghost Pepper.
Yes, I know Ghost Pepper. He's local. He's one of me.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
That's right.
That guy, yeah.
And he's so fun and
We are
funny.
talking right now, kind of like on the side over in Pilled, you know, because Levi's stepping back. Yeah, he's Levi has
He's old and
anxiety.
frail. He's
You know,
old
Yeah.
and frail, and he's a good guy, but he's chewed bubble gum at this point.
Yep.
I'm just fucking with you, Levi.
I
I
know.
love you.
I know.
but yeah, I'm looking for co-hosts for the draw streams. Nobody has to take on all of them, but if one of them works with your schedule and you want to be the guy I can count on to make sure it happens if my internet shits on me.
I would suggest Zaf, but one, he barely speaks English, and two, he can't draw.
I'm not going to suggest anybody, but I'm offering, look, everybody who's, part of this network gets a little kudos and a little help, a little extra,
A little love. So let me back up. I love you, Zaf, you horrible human being. You're muted, so if you're ripping on me, I can't hear you. Just wanted to say hi, Pops, and what's up, JD Gunner?
Woo, Doc. How's the impressionist painting going?
I am neither painting nor drawing. I'm only
That's
writing
right. That's right. That's right.
Doctor's orders.
He's been impersonating a painter for a long time.
This is my impression of a painter.
Yep. When I was young and I was first learning what the impressionists were, that's what I had in my head. It's like, okay, they paint, but they also do impressions at a comic club. I mean, I don't get it.
So what, if I can ask, Doc, what was the hand issue? What's
it's basically I'm headed toward because I never got the surgery to fix my wrist and elbow after I broke my arm. My what's what I'm looking for here? My predisposition toward having to have the carpal tunnel surgery and other repetitive motion injuries. And so it was either, you got to give yourself complete rest from all of that stuff for a few weeks, or you're going to have this surgery.
Right.
And I've seen that surgery. It's ugly. I don't want it.
Right.
And not only that, but people I know that have gotten it still have pain in their hands.
See, there's yet another reason to not.
It's like, look, my sister had, we have hereditary tendonitis in the family. That's why my hands are fucked up. But my sister went and had one of them surgeries where they took a tendon from her shoulder. They replaced the one that goes from your wrist up to the top of your thumb and back down, right? They put a new tendon in there and shit, and her shit still hurts.
Yeah, see, I don't
help anything. She's still in pain. It's like, why? Why would you do that to somebody if it's not actually going to make them better?
Right. And it's not so much the pain as it is the restricted mobility. Like at the end of the day, if I'm drawing, my wrist is literally red and swollen, and my hand is shaking trying to hold the pencil. So it's like, that's not pain. That's being debilitating, and I don't want it.
No.
Now I'll say this: I'm using voice dictation to write, and I'm pretty sure writing a noir novel where you're reading it out loud to your computer, if you're standing outside my door, that's got to sound like someone's lost their fucking mind. I keep expecting someone to kick the door wearing white jackets to take me away.
That's hilarious, because I was thinking the same thing yesterday. For some reason, somebody had said something about, writing a story, and I was like, man, I could write a story, but I can't type that much. I'd have to do it voice to text, right?
Yep.
So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking how I would start the story, and I'm laying out, and then I think to myself, as soon as I start saying this shit out loud, the whole family's going to think I need to be committed.
Yeah, that's the risk you run, but it does work, and it doesn't sense commas. If you pause, it's going to put a period. and it doesn't handle, quotation marks and stuff like that. So you have to, go back and edit and do all that. But it is great for getting down the basic narration and the dialogue and then going back in and edit it later.
But can you make it so you say the word comma and it puts a comma?
No, if I say the word comma, it'll write the word comma.
See,
Look, I'll do it in
somebody needs to
I'll
go
do it in
fix
chat.
that.
I'll do it
Somebody
in chat.
needs to fix that app. That's what I'm saying. If you fix the app so it would work right, people would use it more.
You would think. Wait, let me turn it on.
Actually, can't you go on X and ask Grok to make you an app like that?
So, comma, I don't know what it would do. Oh, it actually did the comma that time.
Oh, okay.
Look.
See?
Wow.
That might be the key.
So there it was, comma, buck naked, tied to the bed.
Now try quotation mark. Yep. Now try quotation mark. You might just have to say that shit.
So I said to him, quote, "You better step back."
Nope.
Wah, wah,
You
wah.
might have to say the actual word quotation mark.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. That'll fuck with my flow. I'd rather go edit it later. But, Pops, you can use it. It's just hit the Windows key and the letter H at the same time. And any text box where you can put a cursor, it'll work.
Really? Well, damn. I did not know that.
Yeah, who showed me that the other day? Chris Brown showed me that the other day.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
While he was beating Rihanna?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, Chris Brown wasn't with Rihanna. He was with Whitney.
Oh.
No, that was Bobby Brown.
That's Bobby Brown.
Oh, that's right.
Get your Browns right.
Not that
I got my Browns mixed up. Damn it. I'm a racist.
What's up, Dusty?
There's Dustin.
Hey, that's what I call Doc.
What's up, Dustin?
Oh, yeah. Dustin, question. Would you like to be the full-time co-host of the Thursday night movie on Pill? Full-time co-host. Simple question. It's a yes or a no.
And Pop said, I'll pay you twice as much as I make.
Yeah. I mean, he already comes out and watches the movie with us, and it is in association with ADHD Theater, so, just kind of makes sense. He's already there anyway.
So, JD, speaking of writing, is there something you want to tell the group about your employment?
Oh, yes. So for the past 10 years, I've been involved in local school teaching and education. And I finally hit the big time. As of April 7th, I will begin working as a full-time reporter, a mild-mannered reporter for the Cheney Free Press in Cheney, Washington. So, yes.
You hit the big time now, pal.
Yep, that's right. But honestly, it's a great place to work, and the guy that owns it, he's not a raving lib, that's hard to find when it comes to either print media or
it is.
Yeah, the guy that owns it he's a pretty good guy. But I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, well, congratulations to you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I've made the mistake of following a couple local news agencies here in Spokane, and I am severely disappointed in them.
I have a friend of my mutual friend of Levi and I, Ben Foxworth. His son He's not really involved in politics, but he has learned enough to read. So the main paper here in Spokane is called the Spokesman Review. He says that he knows enough that if he reads something in the Spokesman Review and they say something is good, it's probably bad. And if they say something is bad, it's probably good.
Wise beyond his years.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so we're making progress. We have Dustin is going to be the co-host for Thursday night. So
Yay!
Levi, you can still come out, hang out, watch movies, but you ain't got to worry about pushing any buttons.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. And Ghost Pepper is going to step in for Monday Madness. So,
Hey, that's not bad. Finding two hosts within less than 1 hour.
That's awesome.
It just shows how much. I mean, Levi really took on a lot. He was like, "I'll do that, and I was like, dude, as much as I appreciate, nobody has to take on that much, right? If somebody wants to take on the Sunday Drawstream with me and hang out on Sundays and just be there to push the buttons in case I get booted, which is basically what it is, guys. I just need somebody there to make sure the show goes on and then ends in case I get booted. The power goes out, the internet goes out. We live out in the boonies. It happens a lot. Ask Doc.
Oh yeah.
The network needs somebody to just make sure the stuff runs smooth. It's not like, Levi like to take over. He's like, I'm pushing the buttons. I'm introducing everybody. I'm doing it all. And I appreciate that, Levi. You don't even know, dude. You were, look, I told him earlier, I don't want to lose Levi as part of this network. So
No.
Levi was looking to make partner.
I just want him to know he can take as much time off as he wants, and the door is always open. Just a lot of people come and go. Doc knows the door's open. He wants to come back in here and do something. Ain't nobody gonna go, no, fuck you, man. Or he wouldn't be here right now, right? You see what I'm saying? It's like, look, I love you guys and what you do, and I never want somebody to feel like they're like I'm guilting them into doing something. I want you to want to do it, just like I do.
I want you to want me.
Okay, but I'm not a cheap trick.
It was there. I had to do it.
I know. Hi, Carrie, and a special hi to Carrie.
Hello, Carrie, darling.
Hi, Carrie. This is a generic hi to you.
Well, I got to be generic.
Well, because she didn't special hello me.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So I'm going to go back to Christian's face here for a minute. Christian, would you like to host one of the draws?
Would I like to?
Yes.
I wouldn't mind doing it, but I can't. My schedule's so crazy and all over the place. I can't commit to that.
All right. Just checking. Yeah.
I would. If I had the time, I definitely would.
Well, that and he can't speak English. I keep telling you.
Listen,
we have 1 o'clock on Saturday. We have 1 o'clock on Saturday, 1 o'clock on Sunday, and 3 o'clock on Tuesday. Now, I can go back to just doing Sundays and the Saturday last weekend of the month collab. I can go back to doing that. I don't have to do a Tuesday and a Saturday stream every week. If I'm by myself, I probably won't, because that's just asking for more chances to get kicked offline and look stupid.
Yeah. And, we got to remember, Pops, always, Mr. Murphy is the producer of every show in conjunction with Crom.
Yeah.
So something's going to go wrong if it can.
Dude, that dumb dog goes upstairs and knocks the modem off the shelf. So he can look out the window, right? Get that shit out my way. I'm looking out the
Doc, you used to host at Drawstream, right? It used to be what was that? Doodles from the Ark.
Doc was my co-host for a lot of things, man. CromCon, Drawstreams, Monday
Yeah, it was-
Madness, launch parties. He was like what Levi did. He was everything, you know. And again, you know, hey,
you learn when you're doing CromCon to dread the end of the month because you're gonna sit in this fucking chair for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good attempt at a joke there.
Well,
Zaf,
I
keep
had
it up.
I had a little bit of overfeed from Pops, but it's all right.
Yeah. You know, just a bit outside.
now, like I said, Doc knows if he wants to come co-host one of the draw streams, he's more than welcome. That's.
I appreciate it, Pops.
He didn't get kicked off the network.
No,
For anybody who may think, you know.
no. There's no bad blood. None of that bullshit.
Sometimes people just do different things for different reasons. They don't have to, like, you know, it doesn't have to be an antagonistic action.
Yeah, doesn't mean anything bad.
Doc, you know where I went wrong? I was making a joke there in a recruitment video.
Yeah, don't do that. You're going. HR wants to see you.
Really, the most important ones are the ones that are spontaneous, or not spontaneous, but the ones that don't go by a certain schedule, the launches and countdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the most important shows we do. Okay, I'm not going to bullshit anybody about that. That's how I feel about that. Those are the most important shows we do, launching somebody and counting down their campaigns. That's what this network was born on, was promoting people's campaigns. So those shows are still, to me, the most important ones, and they're never scheduled. You know, they're not on a schedule. You know, it's just whenever somebody launches, and then whenever their campaign ends. Speaking of campaign ending, Christy.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's happening.
You see how I just rolled right into
I
that?
know you are the king of segue, at least for today. You guys, we have our volume 24 campaign up right now and live for only 2 more days. Well, actually 3 because you count today.
Now,
And
it
that
ends what time on Monday?
would that be Monday?
Yes.
Okay, you guys, I am gonna have to tell on myself here. So we have it scheduled to end on Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific. Okay. And this is messing with my branding and all this. So I'm a little bit irked, but also not. I agreed to extend my campaign by 2 days because Patrick Quinlan wanted to have me on Comicsgate Commandos, and they do that on Wednesdays. And I said, oh, my campaign's going to be closed. And he's like, oh, can't you extend it? And I'm like, well, that kind of fucks with our down and dirty 30 thing, but I'll do it because of another reason too. April 2nd, which is Wednesday, we're going to close out on Comicsgate Commandos. He's thinking he can get me at least a few more backers. And I'm thinking it might even do better than that because it's the day before my birthday. So I'm really going to leverage my birthday and hopefully get more backers on the 2nd. So we're extending to the 2nd, but as it stands right now, because I haven't pushed that button to extend, we are closing on Monday. So hurry. Go do it now.
That's how you.
I was just
That's how
gonna
you
say,
embrace the grift.
Kitty, this is what we do. This is why we put you on 15 platforms. I don't know what Comicsgate Commandos does, but we actually do launches and countdown.
I know.
What we do.
I know. I still haven't. Do you guys, Pops? I think probably. I'd like to launch. I'd like to launch our next campaign on on the Madness Comic Network because I know we haven't done one with you yet. I'm still bumbling around figuring out the whole crowdfunding thing and how to make people excited for it. You know, So, and here's the other thing, because we are going to crowdfund quarterly, because that's how often we publish. It's basically like this: crowdfund for 30 days, 2 months off. Crowdfund for 30 days, 2 months off.
She said off like that's a thing.
Yeah. Like that's a thing.
What? Well, I mean, it's not. But as far as me campaigning,
Yeah.
Yeah. Printing and a month of fulfillment, and then a month of campaign, and then a month of print bullshit, and a month of fulfillment.
No, check this out. Our fulfillment takes 2 days because me and Scott are a fucking machine.
Yes, but you have now.
We got somebody else backstage. Hold on.
Welcome back, Q. It's a pleasure to see you again, my old friend.
Stand up for your right, yeah. We're a rebel, yeah. Don't give up the fight.
If you can't take a little bloody nose, maybe you ought to go back home and crawl under your bed.
Let me answer Carrie's question real quick, and then I've got to go roll the windows up. It's thundering. Carrie, the novella doesn't have page numbers or chapters because a novella is really just one long short story. The next one that I'm writing won't be a novella. It's actually shaping up to be a full-length novel. It'll have page numbers and chapters.
And her next question, Carrie, Dees has a Facebook page, Dees Casillas, DeesCasillasComedy.com. He's all over the place. It's Dees, not Reese. Dees, Deese, I think. Dees Casillas.
Yeah. Dees Casillas?
Dees Casillas.
Oh, Casillas. Interesting.
He is a stand-up comedian and funny as hell. He was the one that was on the new social hour Wednesday afternoon. It was hilarious. Dees Casillas, I believe, is his name.
He's nuts.
Right there. What's up, Cubert?
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Cubert?
How you doing?
It's all action, bro.
Cool.
What was for dinner,
Cool.
Q?
Chicken soup.
Ooh, nice. Crackers?
Not any just chicken soup with a bunch of little bits of chicken pieces. No. I'm talking about chicken soup with chicken wings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's the only way to combat the stink ass cold. Among other things. They say only the chicken wings has a certain ingredients or certain proteins to beat the dang cold.
They do say that,
Yep. And if you're wondering why they're not using with a chicken, bits of pieces, no. The best thing to make a chicken soup is add the chicken wings in it. They will fly away the loser ass back where they came from.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
and Joanne popped in over on Pill. What is up? Hello. We just drawing and hanging out. It's just that,
Yes. I'm slacking and I need to get over there and share the stream on Pilled.
Carrie says, don't you guys dip French bread or nice bread roll into your soup?
Some people do that. I don't like soggy bread.
What I did on my side, I simply add, for example, a toasted garlic, a bit of small toasted garlic bread, dipping in the soup. It's delicious.
Q, why has your microphone turned against you? It used to be crystal clear.
Could be.
Could be what?
Could be something wrong with my Bluetooth saying that the battery is low. And so, shoot, I need to recharge it again.
Okay. It's just a little staticky while you're talking.
Mm,
Is that the right word, guys? Is it static I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
a little static, yeah.
Don't you guys dip French bread or nice bread roll into a soup? Yeah, I dip bread into soup, of course.
My favorite dipping is when I do grilled cheese with tomato soup.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
That's
With-
the best dipping.
With lots of salt and pepper. Nom, nom, nom.
Yummy.
I actually I prefer tuna fish with tomato.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you embiggenate me, Levi?
Oh, what's up, Deepak?
Deepak, what's up?
All right.
What
so
happened?
This is to answer a question Carrie asked me on a previous stream. She wasn't sure what cover she got. So this is the cover. It's the one that came on the proof. This is the one you want.
So, Carrie,
Go ahead, Seth.
have you read the novella yet, Carrie? Because I haven't seen an unboxing video. Is that cover your knee? What?
You know, Zaf did show his face the other night on a stream.
Did she not see the cover I just put up there?
Show it again.
Hold on.
You know, Zaf, I never pictured you with a beard.
It's okay, Gary. I understand.
Yes, that's the cover I drew. One of them. There was a couple on it, but that's the cover A, which is the one I checked earlier, and you're on that. That's the one you got.
In the midnight hour, she cried, "Don't give up your rights."
That literally was going through my head right when you were singing it.
Everybody say hi to
God
Deepak.
damn.
The one that keeps the website up to date, maintained on a regular basis.
What's up? What's
Go
up?
Deepak. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
Oh, D-Pack. I thought someone was a D-bag.
Deepak.
Oh, ow, ooh, ow.
I
You
said
know-
the only D-bag here is Doc. I mean, come on now.
Oh,
Yeah, spoken like a true lefty in every sense of the word.
no, see, Zaf's accent makes me think that he's always spoiling for a fight.
No.
From New York.
That's racist.
Watch out for that guy.
She said. There you go.
God damn.
You got to be able to stand up for yourself, especially around here. Around here, be able to do the thing. All right, let me into my freaking email, computer. Stupid. Trying to see what Ghost Pepper had to say.
And for anybody out there that hasn't checked out Meg TV, themeg.tv, go do it. There's a lot of cool stuff over there.
Is that the Meg like the shark?
Yes, meg.tv. The meg.tv.
Excerpt from the book. I down another slug of scotch and kill the lights, sinking the room into shadows. Potluck snoring already, a comforting rumble in the corner. I strip off my shirt, the fabric dragging against the scars on my back, and kick off my shoes. I hit the mattress and lie there, staring up at the ceiling, letting the alcohol blur the edges as the ceiling fan casts spider-legged shadows. thoughts swirl, but they're distant now, too fuzzy to catch.
You guys
Right.
ever get emails from people with scumbags trying to sell you attendee lists to cons?
No.
No.
Not that very specific thing, no.
I get them all the time.
No.
Like, are you interested in acquiring the visitors attendees list of Virginia Comic Con 2025 from Richmond Raceway?
Is that why I still get emails like that? Like, come to my show? Because my shit's like out there circulating? That's a thing?
I get these because they want like I guess they think I want everybody's info or something, which I don't. I think this, if it's not illegal, it should be. You shouldn't be able to sell people's info. Okay.
Right. It definitely sounds like somebody sold your info.
No, it sounds like somebody's trying to get me to buy all these people's info.
No, but also your info has been sold because you have to do with conventions.
Yeah, I haven't been to a convention since 2017, and they still bug me every now and then. Just some random fucking email like, come to my show. I had never thought that
I mean,
somebody
I get press
sold my
passes.
shit.
I get press passes. It's no secret I'm going to the con. And my information, anybody, if you back a campaign, they got your information. Everybody's got your information. If you've been on the internet, they got it. They got whatever they want. I don't like the fact that this guy or these people come into your inbox trying to sell you specific people's information, business name, all this, that, the other. No, that's not cool. They shouldn't be able to do that. And there's people that take advantage of it. Obviously, there's people that are going to buy that and they're going to use that to bolster their email list or whatever. And more power to you if that's what you do. I just think it's not cool. That's a personal thing. Levi wants to know, or Carrie wants to know, Levi.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie wants to know if you like tuna, tomato.
Yeah. That does sound good.
Oh.
Well, is she going to run you over some lunch?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
And she wants to know to Doc, what do you think about my Cloud Center pic on Facebook? Whatever that is. I don't know.
Oh, she did a painting. I seen that over on Instagram.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Well done.
You've got some
Well
pretty
done.
good paintings.
I'm just now seeing it, Carrie. Looks good. What did you paint with? I can't find my tab. There it is. When you can't find the right tab, you feel like you're lost backstage looking for the hole in the curtain.
Sometimes. Especially now that I have two screens because this shit's split up. Some tabs over there, some tabs over here.
Carrie.
She said she uses paintbrushes.
Jeez.
Well, Doc, you ask a stupid question.
I'm just going to go over here and sit in the corner now. I'm already in the corner.
What's up, Cause? I'm glad
Hey,
you
Cause.
love my controversial AI created avatar.
Yeah, I'm not going to forgive you for that for a minute.
What?
Oh, Pops, are you there? Where you at?
Yes,
Oh, there you are.
yes.
I've got one of those little short video stingers I need to send you for you to load into the studios. Let me see if I can see if it's small enough. It should be small enough to send it in a message. Let me find you. I loaded it in mine.
You loaded it in your what?
in my studio. All right, sent. It's one of those all-purpose step on a troll.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, Carrie. If you're painting with acrylics, the only thing to remember when you're doing skies is your clouds have somewhere to be. So don't center them in your painting. Let some of them wander off the edge. And they're usually completely flat across the bottom. And the third rule is with skies, use phthalo blue or ultramarine, whatever you use. It starts dark at the top and gets lighter as it goes toward the bottom. But you'll get it easily. You've got skills. I've got a video, Carrie, on my fine art channel. I think 3 or 4 different ways to paint clouds. That's a good tutorial.
Just remember, there's only happy mistakes.
That's right. Happy little accidents, not mistakes.
Happy little accidents. That's right.
That's right. We only make happy little accidents here. Like when you accidentally ran over that homeless guy, that wasn't a mistake. It was just a happy little accident.
Mm-hmm.
I see you, Mike. Can I read that out loud?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, Mike over on the Flip City channel says, "Hey, Flip City, I have some new material for you. Disney in deep expletive. I'll say it. Shit. With FCC over DEI abuses, Iger notified by FCC you're being investigated."
Dun, dun, dun.
What is a DEI abuse?
It's been covered in all of the YouTube channels, including shows such as Geeks and Gamers and Overlord DVD. So it's all over the news.
Nice. Did you get that, Pops? I assume that's a yes.
Zap, are you wearing an afro today?
Am I wearing an afro?
Carrie wants to know.
I don't know. No, not today. Was I wearing an afro at some point? Was I drinking again?
No, she's making a crack about Bob Ross.
What happened?
Bob Ross.
Oh, Bob. Woo! I get it.
Happy little accident.
No.
I bet someone knocking knocking on the door of Bob Ross's painting room, and turns out the kid ask him, "But Dad, am I in an accident?" "Not now, kid."
Dad, was I a mistake? No, son, you were a happy little accident. That works.
Yeah, that's basically the story I grew up with my coming to being. I don't know if I was a happy accident, but
I'm pretty sure my mom was having an affair when she conceived me because I don't look anything like my siblings.
Interesting. We tell my younger sister that she's not related to us because we all burn and she tans. And it's like,
I saw Mama kissing Santa Claus. Apparently more than kissing.
Beard fur out of her teeth afterwards, too.
I was going to say apparently more than kissing because 9 months later, bam! There I was.
Elf.
Pops, did you get that stinger I sent you?
Yes, I did.
Everyone does it. Now you can do it too. Shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth. Shut up. Shut the hole in your face. Like that. You can do it. Shh. Shut up. And shut the fuck up.
okay. I'm gonna have to steal that for one of my mansplain stingers.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you, Kitty.
A perfect message to you know who in Disney.
Oh, well, Mike wants it too. Comic Relief Crusader. So, Mike, Doc will send it to me and then I'll send it to you.
That works. Christy, I'll drop it I'll drop it in show prep.
Okay, cool.
I can't find you right now.
Hey, I'm gonna present screen to show all of the submissions so far, if that's all right.
That's why we're here. This one's your show, Christy.
Yeah.
All right, you got it, Christy.
Take it away.
All right, here we go. So we've got 4 submissions because I haven't received JDs yet. And this is why we are doing this very special end of the month Flip City's Madness collaboration, is because why are you laughing? Oh, because that's funny.
Yes. Yes.
So this was submitted by Addie Kid. She loves Johnny Depp, and so by default, she hates Amber Turd. I really, really love how Amber's neck here looks like a wrinkly penis. I don't know if that's on purpose.
By the way, that trial was the first time that the word grumpy was ever used in court.
What? I did not know, because she dropped a grumpy.
She left a grumpy on the mattress. I'm sorry, she what, sir? Left a grumpy?
Oh my God!
Who said that?
Johnny Depp.
He's a goat.
Well,
He's a goat.
and this, you guys, this, like, while this was being created, live, Addie's daughter came in and she goes, "I want to draw the poop."
What?
She did. And so I forgot her daughter's name, but
Dustin says this was proof that a man can actually win an argument with a woman.
Hell yeah.
So we've got Amber Turd. These will, at the very beginning of May, be posted on the meg.tv as a poll for the general public to vote on. So these are just little previews and spoilers for you. So we've got Amber Turd here. And this is Q's submission, and it is Brie Larson as Brie. All right?
That's the cheese.
Thank you for emailing this last week, by the way, Q.
No problem.
So
and Q signed it like he was signing the fucking Mona Lisa. I want people to know I did this.
So this is Brie's inner true self when looking into the magic mirror. She is a piece of Brie. Or a whole
Some
package
piece
of
of
it.
cheese.
Yes. Levi Skeens, ultra disgusting Bill Gates. I'm going to zoom in on this to, oops, hold on. This is
Billy.
All right. The nipples are very gross. Does he supposedly have really long nipples? Or is that just from your imagination, Levi?
My imagination. I figured
Okay.
he was pretty excited about what he was doing right there, so he was erect.
So for anybody that knows, there is a banana pie or something like that on his devil horns because he got pied in
Got pied back in the 90s,
forever
yep.
ago. In the 90s?
Well, yeah, it was. I think it was in the 90s or early 2000s when he was coming in for that. I don't know. He was testifying before Congress about something.
Yes,
And
yes.
right as he was walking in, they pied him right in the face.
I thought it's because he liked cream pies.
We've got the fake meat ear tag.
Yeah, he's been tagged like a fake cow.
Oh.
He's got some Epstein plane tickets there in his hand.
And he's obviously soiled himself.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say Pop's one of the bugs added. So I had him eating on bugs because he wants everybody to eat bugs instead of
Oh, that's what that is. That's a
yeah,
caterpillar, and you've got him down
yeah,
there at the bottom. Okay.
yep.
Levi, this is very professional looking and well done, and it should get you some work doing like editorial cartooning and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one
Look at
of
it,
the side missions of doing this is, kind of spreading people's work through Flip City and yeah, hopefully getting people more work.
Carrie, flipcitymag.com is where you go. I don't know how far back you can go, but that's where you go. Okay? And
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Carrie, actually, for you, right now, the easiest way and least expensive would be, and this isn't even something that we offer on our store. It's exclusive to the campaign that's live right now. You can get the digital overload package. It's $65 and it's 23 digital magazines, and you can catch up pretty much immediately. If you want to read digital, you're more than welcome to back physical as well.
she said she couldn't find them on flipcitymag.com.
Couldn't find what? How to
Your
buy
book.
our magazines?
I guess.
Well, if you go, you land on our homepage and there are buttons that say buy, subscribe, or read in print. They're blue buttons. There's also on the header at Flip City Mag. And then also there's a slider on there with pictures of our magazine. If you click on any of those sliders, it's going to take you through to our store and you can shop there. But like I said, if you want to back that campaign and catch up real quick, I would direct you to our digital overload, which is on our campaign right now.
Just have an adult help you navigate it if you're having a problem.
All right, let's look at this next one.
Does anybody know Roland Key?
Yes, that is a regular viewer over on the Flip City Magazine channel, and we are connected on Twitter. Raul, I'm going to send you a link now, and you can pop in.
Put it in the chat. He can.
Oh, okay.
Put it there. I just wanted to make
Okay,
sure
cool.
so we don't have one of them crazy people. Doc knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they messed up once and let me in, and they're trying to stop that.
Let the dude in and he never went home.
Yeah, and Raul,
I just stay logged in until you come back.
These do happen way more often than on Saturdays. You guys will have to say the days. I'm bad at remembering.
Well, going forward until I know I have a solid backup, I don't know that I'm going to be doing the Wednesday or Saturday regularly. That'll depend on. I have somebody backstage that can push the buttons too. I'll do the Sunday one because we've been doing the Sunday one for freaking ever. And I'll do the Saturday last of the month for sure for the collaboration. But the rest of it will depend entirely upon if I have a call.
Levi, did you retire? Is that what's going on?
Are you
Levi
there,
might have
Levi?
stepped away.
Am I muted?
No.
I think he's not. I don't think he has the mic hooked up. But he's just stepping back, man. And,
He's stepping down?
Yeah.
Levi needs to have the option of being able to rest and all that. It's kind of a crazy schedule because Levi's been doing a lot of streaming and everything. So we're just looking for people to step up and help out, right?
That and also, his his moniker is Three Strokes Studio. I'll let him tell the story, but he's
Right.
the story. He does need rest in between, really, really difficult things. He's probably one of the toughest people that I think that I've ever met. He is totally committed, absolutely loyal, but well, just like Clint Eastwood said in Magnum Force, man's got to know its limitations, and I think he knows his.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, no problem.
My phone gave out.
You guys, somebody new popped in, and we need to say hello.
Nick.
What's up, Blue?
They love to
Hello.
Hi,
take
Nick.
up time.
Yes.
What up, Nick?
So I decided to pop in just for funsies.
All right, and then on that note, I just wanted to close this one out.
We also have Comic Relief Crusaders.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
Yeah, no. It's
Mike.
been a while since I talked to you.
Hey, Mike.
What's up? What's
Good
going
to hear
on?
you. Dude,
know.
Welcome.
You got some cool shit happening in your life. I'm going to just do this thing really quick so I can close out my screen. This is the reflection of Diddy submitted by Umar Glitch. It's all very self-explanatory if you have been watching the news and don't live under a rock at all. So there is Diddy. And yeah, so we've got the 4 submissions. We're looking for more for the collaboration. What?
He's so oily.
I know. And this, I think,
So slippery. Oh my god.
I think Omer likes us to color, but I'd love to see Omer color this himself. We'll see if we can get him to do that. But if not, we'll be trying to make him as shiny as possible.
He should be
All right.
slathered in canola oil.
Ooh, that panel looks good.
Ooh, yeah.
Were you talking about the last thing that was up there?
Yeah, the last thing, the comic.
Yeah, that's Resident Alien.
Resident Alien.
I think it was published by Dark Horse, but we actually started watching the show and think it's very hilarious.
Wait. There's a show?
Yeah.
I gotta get into that. I think it's in season 3 right now or something like that.
I think. Oh shoot! I can't remember. I think
I watched all 3. It's pretty good.
Are they in season 4 right now, but it's released to season 3 on like Netflix or something?
I don't know.
I have not seen anything about season 4 anywhere.
Okay,
But I heard it's hilarious. I like Adam Tudyk, hilarious guy, and yeah, I definitely want to check this out. So,
What's his name?
You heard it.
was it Alan Tudyk?
he's the guy
Alan?
that was the
Okay.
pilot in what show that?
Firefly.
Thank you.
Firefly and Serenity.
Oh,
And he also
okay.
played in
Firefly.
iRobot as Sonny.
I just kept hearing 2 dicks.
Yep.
That's a side
Well-
side effect of your 3 strokes, right, Levi?
It
Everything
is.
sounds like 2 dicks.
Everything sounds like 2 dicks.
Got to make that O face. Oh.
Dapper, what's your name of that site again?
He snickered
Not falling
to
for it,
himself.
Q.
Oh. Dude, did we lose Mike? Bummer.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, I don't see your thing. Where are you?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Hello.
She wants to see your thing.
I'm hiding. I'm drawing.
Oh, nice.
Oh my.
If you got a pig, let me search it.
My thing.
That guy is so upside down.
Well, yeah, because I'm drawing right side up, but my camera is like. I'm sorry, I'm in Canada, and that's why it looks all messed up. So, that's my excuse. And
I heard it'll no longer be Canada; it'll be part of the U.S.
Well, that's what I'm hoping, right? So
Yeah.
that's the dream of Western Canada at this time. So
Yep.
because there's a fun movement going on, and I am 100% for it. So
Yeah. The only people complain about people taking U.S. taking over Canada are non-Canadians.
Well, yeah, that's true, right? So they fear our maple syrup and
Fear the syrup.
Exactly.
Hey, Mike,
mooses.
Mike, would you be interested in me adding you to the Drawstream group on X so you always get the link?
Yeah, sure, do it.
All right, cool. I'll do that.
Do it.
Do it
Do it now.
Do it now. I'm waiting. I'm here. Do it now. Ari.
Should I be talking to this dude about being co-host?
Well,
Hey, I know Mike likes to stream.
I mean, you could.
He's a pro.
I bring the fun. Or at least I try to fake it. So,
Well, it's like this. These draw streams, they don't have a lot of structure to them. People just come out and draw, right?
Yeah.
I myself am not an artist, and I've never felt like this is a show I should be hosting. So I always have an artist co-hosting. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're laying down, my friend.
And
I'm not an artist either, but you see me drawing.
That right there, that's more than you're going to get out of me in a year.
Well, you never stop drawing, right? Because nobody likes an Adolf Hitler, so.
Oh, nice.
God damn.
Yeah! Right now, Kitty is regretting every decision. I'm letting you know right now.
No. Actually, I think Pops is just got a boner. He's like, oh man,
there we
this
go.
would be a great. This
I
would
love
be a
you
great
too.
co-host.
No, see, I like people. I mean, look, I love Levi. I don't want to lose Levi. Okay, before anybody gets any kind of. But I have to do what I've always done, and that's move forward. Okay, I have to make sure that the network has what it needs going forward. One of the things I need is a co-host for important shows.
There you go.
It's simple, right? And I never spend too long going, man, that sucks. Okay, I do that for a minute, and then I go, I got work to do. I got to fill the spot.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, are you
Yo.
familiar with Madness Comic Network at all?
You know what? No, I'm
Pops, why don't you tell Mike about it, about what Madness is, real quick?
We've got somebody
Bob.
backstage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Raul and T, welcome to the show. Another
Hello.
What's
Can
up,
you hear
Raul?
me? Hey,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, yes. I see my screen. Hey, what's up, guys? Good seeing you guys. Oh, yeah. Look at the.
You got a tab open.
I'm backwards.
You got a tab open.
Open somewhere. You got to turn off your YouTube.
Oh, I see. This thing has got to go this way, I think. Oh, jeez.
Oh, see, because I'm a paper guy. That's why. I wonder if I can flip that camera around.
Oh, that's so cool. You're right. Just flip.
No,
What do you do?
Technical difficulty.
Did he
And
get
you pushed
kicked?
the wrong button. Push the button. It happens. Sometimes you push the wrong button.
That happened to me too. So
Anyway, did Raul get totally kicked?
He
I
kicked
think he
himself. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But when he gets back, because I'm not sure if Raul knows much about Madness Comic. I think, with Mike here and Raul, it might be a good opportunity to tell them what the Madness is all about, and we'll go from there. I'm sorry for being so bossy.
Oh no!
Stop doing that Canadian phrase. You're not sorry.
I'm sorry.
Like to tell friends about what we're
I'm
doing.
sorry.
All right. He's trying to get back in here.
All right.
And on that note, Carrie, Flip City doesn't exclusively hate you Brits. We hate everybody, okay?
Especially as Canadians, because
Canadians are the worst.
Oh, I know. You guys hold a grudge from 1812. I mean, what can I say?
Wait, Canada been to war?
Yes. However, to be fair, I am in the Texas of Canada, which is Alberta. So, yeah. So we got more in common than you think.
A Texas and Canada, huh?
Well, we're the Texas of Canada.
Yeah.
You are not the first Albertan that has said that to me. Like
really?
we have a few Albertan friends. Like one of our first Canadian friends who loved Flip City has a radio show in Canada that I can't remember the name of right now, but he's in Alberta, and that's exactly what he said. He's like, everybody in Alberta wants to become part of the United States. Like, we are the Texas of Canada.
Oh yeah, it's so true.
I think Western Canada is down.
Oh yeah,
okay.
We are.
Western Canada, BC, Vancouver, they're all down.
Oh yeah,
it's the east side.
The French side.
The French side, yeah, I said it. Okay.
Quebec.
Right. You stupid Quebec side.
You smelly Americans.
Exactly.
Oh,
Whoa, I hear something wrong with the audio.
I lost signal for a second. Like the entire house went dark.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Right. Okay.
Mr. Mike and Raul, what I do is I run a network of shows. Okay.
Right.
We have a YouTube channel that's like a beta test where we invited people to bring their shows to the network to see who's consistent, who's reliable, who we can bring to the next level, which is Roku. We're trying to build a Roku network for independent creators of all kinds.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wait.
That's what we're doing.
You have piqued my interest, and you have made my nipples 3 sweaties long.
Somebody's got tab open.
I think it's
Cut
still
off the
Raul.
tab.
I think it's still Raul that has a open tab somewhere.
You gotta mute that.
That went away.
Oh, mute it. Okay.
Mute your YouTube channel.
Yeah, mute your YouTube channel so we don't hear the extra.
Oh God.
Be censored.
Let me see here.
What happened? Why isn't Pops talking anymore?
We're trying to get rid of that.
Echo.
Yeah,
Do we know who's it coming from?
It's Raul.
Raul.
It's Raul. He has a YouTube tab or something open, and his mic is picking that up too.
Oh, okay.
It's because
Yeah,
he's
he's-
angered the karma gods, and this is his punishment.
I see he's muted now.
Kitty, I don't know if mine will work for what you're doing, but I did. If no one recognizes this person, I'll do something else.
I don't want you injuring yourself just for this dumb contest.
Well, it's just a quick cartoon.
Where are you? Are you showing it?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I don't know who it is at this very moment, but
if Adam Schiff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Adam Schiff. I have the evidence. I just haven't shown it for the last 5 years.
Hey, you guys.
Yes, that's exact. I'm like sloth.
I have the evidence.
Yeah, I got to put that on there. Hey, you guys.
Chunk fun.
All right, so again,
Okay.
for the Sunday Drawstream, Michael, if you're interested in co-hosting, it's at 1 o'clock on Sunday, every Sunday. It's the one we've been doing for 4 years, huh, Doc?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, every week for like 4 freaking years we have done the Sunday Drawstream. So that's the one I definitely need a co-host for, to know that I have somebody here. See, the deal is I live out in the boonies. And we get
Right,
power
right.
outages, we get internet outages, and if I don't have somebody here that also has admin control that can push the buttons and end the show, things can get really messed up, look unprofessional, and I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to build a network.
Right, exactly.
So I need a co-host for that show. Okay.
All right.
The other two, now we also do an exclusive draw stream on pilled.net on Tuesday afternoons, which we may or may not keep doing. This Saturday one, the last weekend of the month, we will continue to do, because that is our collab with Flip City, and we're not going to stop doing this. Okay. But whether or not we do it every Saturday, that's up in the air, because I don't have a co-host for that either. See? So as I get people to move in and help me with these things, we will bring all these things back. Count, it's just, like I said, I gotta have backup. My thing is, if nothing else, it has to be professional enough that it begins and ends when it's supposed to.
Yeah, and I don't want to offer. I don't want to offer outside of what Pops wants to offer, but Mike streams as well and has a show, and so it might be something that you guys might want to discuss, is to also stream to Madness Comic Network, but that would be between you guys.
Yeah, I mean, you can bring your show to the network too. That's the other thing. We have a ton of shows that aren't mine that other people bring to the network. They want to go to Roku too. If you want to bring your show over to the network and you want to go to Roku with us, that's what this is all about, brother.
All right, guys. Is this like Adam Schiff, or do I just throw it away and start over?
Listen, because it looks enough like Adam Schiff, it's also in the writing, and that illustration is hilarious. So yes, please submit it. Please send it to us.
Submit, Doc.
All right. Let me make a couple of finishing touches here.
Oh, you guys, also, just so you know, I did want to make this clear, is submissions in black and white are totally fine. When it comes to voting, whatever you submit is going to be put up, but you're also automatically allowing us to color it if we feel like coloring it. So
Please
that's
do.
kind of how we're dealing with the black and white submissions. Voting will be in whatever you submitted, but if we want to color it for final publication, we will.
I have a visitor sitting here at my feet. You want to say hi to Doc, Rock? Do you want to say hi?
Rocky!
Say hi to Doc.
Hello, Rocky.
I think look, come on.
To the late night double
What's going on, Rock?
You want to say hi?
Feature show.
You're not going to say hi?
Rocky.
Hello.
Speak to me.
Speak to me. What do you want, dude? What?
Can you say, ow?
I
still remember that line from Good.
He's just sitting here looking at me like he don't know what I'm saying.
That line from Good Feathers, from what was it, Animaniacs?
Yeah.
One of them got injured. He goes, "Speak to me." Can you hear me? Speak to
You
me.
ain't gonna say nothing back. You ain't gonna talk to them at all. There's 10 people there.
Meanwhile, Rocky's like, I don't know what you're saying.
Hey, also, Raul, I'm going to add you to the Drawstream group as well so that you can join anytime that works for you.
Okay.
Poor Roll's like, what the fuck did I get myself into?
You can leave if you don't like it.
All it is like every week when we drop the link, or whenever we're doing a draw stream, we drop the link in there just to let people know we're going live and you can come join us. It's not like a chat group where people are going to start arguing with each other or shit like that. It's just to let you know, here's the link, we're going live.
Unless Zaph's in the group, then you know.
Here we go.
Well, Doc likes to
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the peaceful guy.
Yeah.
Like
This
a
is
giant
literally the most boring group I'm in.
Yes.
Wow.
It-
Wow.
Really?
Damn.
Real nice.
well,
Fuck
only
me.
because we don't talk shit. It's literally link drop, you know?
Well, I mean, we could just change that.
We can talk shit. I mean, you know. Just like a California liberal to come in here stirring shit
What do
up.
you want?
Exactly.
Oh shit!
Oh, now you're going to
What?
talk?
What did you accuse me of?
I said, just like a California liberal, come in here and fire shots and then hide behind your privilege.
It's true. I can't help myself. I guess I am a liberal. Shit.
Rocky
Damn.
wants the microphone. What? What do you want?
Ooh.
No sense.
Rocky, my buddy. Missed you, boy.
Zach's talking to you, dude.
Someone said California liberal and got them all fired up.
Yeah.
Is that what did it?
My friend had a Pekingese dog.
Yep, he said that's what did it.
My friend had a Pekingese, and if someone knocked on the door, he'd say, "Sick Jehovah's Witnesses." The dog will lose his mind.
Oh, that's priceless. Oh,
Right?
All right, finished. Last thing before I email it.
there we go.
It's really cool.
Hey,
I love it.
guys, I have the evidence. Conclusion.
It looks like Muslim Schiff.
Conclusion.
I thought he looked black.
He's got to have the power hat on. He's got to have
Oh,
the power
yeah, that's
hat on.
right.
There we go.
Yeah.
I forgot about the power hat. There we go.
Mecca lecca hi, mecca hi ni ho.
You should have a dunce cap.
Doc, now you're making lines that we're just going to have to erase unless you fill that in.
What do you mean?
That's a propeller.
It's a black hat. It's
propeller.
the pirate hat. Here, I'll shrink it and make it work. How about that?
Yes.
Get to the chopper.
Scale. I said scale, damn you, not rotate, you fucking thing.
I see all you guys using this program. What is it?
Adobe?
This is Clip Studio.
Oh, no,
Clip
that's
Studio.
Clip Studio, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I can go ahead and put
It's
on
pretty
this.
intuitive, Christy. If you do decide to do it, if you've done any kind of Photoshop or anything like that, it's a great program. Pretty intuitive.
Clip
And it comes-
Studio.
Clip Studio.
And it's very similar to Photoshop, like the tools
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, it's a lot more user friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll check it out.
I heard you can
And,
even
uh,
animate Clip Studio.
You can.
Yeah, if you definitely
you
want to
can.
do something in comics or manga, then that's a program that you want to use, I find. So, as for me, I want to get my pencil art down first before I do anything in the studio.
Is that still Raul?
Now he's a pirate.
With the
Now he's a pirate.
Well, that's, remember, at the end of the Goonies, that's what, what's this guy's name?
Sloth.
Yeah,
Sloth.
that's Sloth.
Superman.
Sloth is wearing a pirate hat at the very last scene.
Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate.
Okay. You frighten me terribly.
You're welcome.
Just crack a window, dude. You'll be fine.
Exactly. No, on my channel, we just like to have mindless fun and make fun of all these morons out there that make these stupid decisions and ridicule them for the idiots that they are. So, you know, there's too many YouTube channels out there that bitch and moan and complain about everything that's going on in the entertainment industry. And it's like, who wants to be around a complainer? So, you know, you might as well just have fun with it and make fun of them, right? So that's my approach.
Look, our network is like, we try not to get all involved up in everybody else's dumb shit drama, and we just talk about the shit we like, right?
Yeah.
You know? Drawstreams, we like art, and the people that make it. It's pretty simple. We just try to have fun over here, man. I try so hard not to get involved up in all that dumb shit, man. You know?
Yeah,
I get that. We got all kinds of shows. We got movie review shows. We got a hip hop and sports show. We, you know, just all kinds of stuff, man. It's not just comics, but it's all the things we love.
Yep.
You know,
basically everything.
Yeah, it's like all kinds of stuff. But we do like to promote indie creators of all kinds. People that make independent films, people that make independent comics, whatever. We will promote the hell out of them. That's what the network was born on, was promoting indie creatives. And that's not going to stop. We're just going to keep expanding and adding new stuff. You know, if you'd like to bring your show to the madness, we can do that. I think you'd be a great co-host for the Drawstream because, like I said, A, you draw, and B, you seem to have a personality that's outgoing and will keep the flow going.
You seem to have.
You got
exactly. I seem to have. No, I'm kidding.
He has a deplorable excess of personality.
Well, you know,
I
when
like
you
it.
play to your strengths, that's what happens. So, no, I mean, I don't know. See, my dad was an entertainer in Australia. He co-hosted a show in Australia back in the 60s, you know, and toured across Canada and whatnot. So I don't know. Art and media has always been kind of in my family, right?
Cool.
And ages ago in the 90s, I hosted a show back in New Brunswick at the University of New Brunswick for a bit of a time there. And I was thinking about making radio broadcasting a subject that I wanted to get into. And I had an audition and what was it at New Brunswick Community College in Woodstock, and this is like back in '95. And they handed me a sheet of paper, and what it was you know, you can talk about what's on the sheet of paper, or you can pick a topic that's like, you know, going around in the news today, right? And at the time, if anybody remembers this story, there was a drunk guy in California back around 95 that hopped into a tank and decided to go in a joyride.
Baby.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I talked on for about maybe 15 minutes, right? And oh boy, did I rant and rave about that. What kind of day and age are we living in that a drunk guy could just easily, in California, hop into a tank and go on a joyride and smash things up and run over crap and blah, blah, blah. And I went on for about 15 minutes, right? And this was live. This is live. That people in and around Woodstock, in New Brunswick, and even as far as Holton, Maine, was like listening to this kind of stuff, right? And little did I know, there were phone calls coming in, right? And so I did this for about 15 minutes, ranting and raving about it.
Hell yeah.
Jazz. And then next thing I know, I hear a knock on the window, right? Oh, yeah. And it was the program head of the entire department, of the entire radio broadcasting department. And it's like, well, folks, it looks like I got to wrap it up. So stay tuned for more news coming up. And the on-air light went off, and I looked around, and she and the department head, she's like, like, come over here, right? And I thought, oh shit, I'm in trouble, right? And so I went out, and she goes, Mike, that's your name, right? Mike? And I'm like, yes, ma'am, it is. She goes, Mike, you know what a shock jock is? And I'm like, no, and in actuality, I never heard the term before in my life, right? And I said, no, I don't. And she said, well, let me put it to you this way. Do you know who Rush Limbaugh or Howard Stern is? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I know who those guys are. And she's like, you would be perfect for this program. I need you in this program. And she said, what's your first elective? And I said, well, graphic design, because I wanted to get into graphic design because, hey, I like to doodle, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. And she goes, I will do anything to get you in this program. And I'm like, well, damn. Yeah,
you look like you could use a back rub.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was Killdozer. So I remember that. That was
remember that?
Yeah, the guy did a whole stand-up routine about, listen, never piss off a redneck with a tractor and a welding torch.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And well, the rest is history. I got into graphic design, but I always had that itch to get on the radio. And, for ages, I was debating about whether or not I should do something on YouTube, right? And I thought, well, maybe I could do something along the lines like Louder with Cratter or InfoWars, right? Kind of stuff. But I'm not very political. But I'm a nerd, right? And the rest, as they say, is.
Well, we might have to get him out on the coffee shop, Kitty.
Yeah.
So
that's on Wednesday.
We have a pretty good time roasting pop culture and politics overall.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah, over on the coffee shop.
Oh yeah, like that Snow White is like 1.5 on IMDb. It's like beating out 5 other movies that are lower for like the worst movie ever. It's such a joy. I love it.
It's Snow Brown, actually.
Yeah, it's the failure that keeps on failing.
Yeah.
Didn't Killdozer wasn't?
And I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, wasn't Killdozer going after a judge? Like he had a ruling against him, and he was going to get revenge by killing the person who sued him and killing the judge.
I mean, maybe. I don't remember. I just remember the dozer itself and the coverage.
Oh yeah.
And somebody put it to the Benny Hill music.
Great.
Memories.
Good times.
Memories.
And mind you, boys and girls, this guy did that shit before there was an internet to post shit to. So know that was some legit rage. That wasn't clickbait. He was out to get somebody.
Yeah, he was going to go kill him for sure.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha.
Everyone had to put their live TV on to watch it, so the whole world was watching.
Yeah, no shit.
In a world gone mad, one man, one welding torch, one bulldozer.
And there was a lot of people at home going, "Why didn't I ever think of that?"
You know,
right?
I fully expected a string of copycats out in Oklahoma and deep South Georgia to start robbing banks with armored bulldozers.
Oh shit! That should full on happen.
Ghost
Well,
Pepper
no.
said- Ghost Pepper
Not that
That
we're
should not happen.
condoning that.
We didn't say that.
No.
We didn't say that.
Doc. Ghost Pepper said Schiff needs more of a pencil neck.
Too late. I'm done. Look, I gave him shoulders more narrow than my niece, who's 5 years old. Okay, but Kitty already sent that to you. If you want to use
Okay.
it, use it. Don't put my name on it.
No, you are now a contributor. So
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
You don't get to duck out.
Now Doc's like, shit, what am I going to tell Schiff when we have lunch later?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Let the hate flow through you.
Of all the leftoids that I despise, Adam's Schiff has that smug pomposity that makes you just want to punch him right in his fucking cock holster mouth.
The word pomposity makes me want to punch somebody in the mouth.
Pomposity, come on. I know you're New York, but speak the King's English, will you?
It's right. Share pomposity.
Let me Americanize it for you. He's a pompous ass, Alex.
That smug, self-righteous, I know things you don't know. Well, then fucking share them. We've been waiting 5 years for your effing
I mean, I'll go one further. He's a piece of receding shit. I mean,
yes.
As simple as that. You know?
Yeah.
You know, he's the turtle head that you don't want coming out. I mean, you know. It's like, wait, no, that's not supposed to happen. Wait, no, go back in. Oh crap, it's not going back in.
Acres
I'm
of
in trouble.
Movies asks, hello and thanks, Stacy. Do you like the movie Cool World about the comic artist who goes into the world? Who is Stacy?
The comic artist falls into the anime world, and then the
Came out right after Roger Rabbit. Yeah.
World, right?
Yeah.
Art by Stephen E. Gordon.
Yep.
It was cute.
It was all right.
Not that I would pay money to see a second time, but it was cute.
She's no Jessica Rabbit though, but close. I mean, I didn't find it impossible not to fap to, but I'm kidding. I'm joking. Yeah, only slightly, but I'm joking.
I swear this is Comic Relief Crusader Uncensored. I don't think I've ever heard you talk like that on your own show.
I'm the gift that keeps on giving. So
if this is an audition, you're hired. Okay. If this is an audition, you're hired. You are the new host of the Sunday Madness Drawstream.
Please.
Yeah. Oh my god. And that's why you should subscribe to the Comic Relief Crusader channel for more.
What are you
of this
doing
and
over there?
Other extra
that's the other
anecdotes
thing.
and stuff like that.
That's
oh
the
wow.
other thing. Hold up.
And
I
the-
gotta
and
make
the
sure
other
you
thing.
understand this. That's the other thing. If you bring a show to the network or you become a co-host on the network, we get everything, all of your links, your store, your bio, everything. It goes on the website. You get credit on the website for the show that you're co-hosting. You pretty much get some free promotion that,
Yeah.
you know, other people might have to pay for because they're not actually part of the network. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
We have sponsorships, but then when it comes to our people that are actually part of the network, they get a lot of those perks for free, like free StreamYard.
Well, I am all about free, so
You see,
So color me interested.
what
I know,
you
right?
do is you bring your show to the network, and then you get to broadcast out of our StreamYard. You get to broadcast to 8 destinations, network destinations as well as your own.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You get to add your YouTube, your X, your whatever to our StreamYard as well. So
here's the thing. Because yesterday, because things are so bad up here in Kanadistan, I just ended up with a job yesterday, right? Okay,
Right.
so just follow me for a sec here, right? Because I would love nothing more to be able to literally make enough money doing this, like what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And like copious amounts of moolah. So I can provide for my family very comfortably. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if that can happen, dude, you had me at perverted.
Check it out.
Which
the
was
deal with
implied, I
Roku,
imagine, in this deal.
Once we get the network up on Roku, every show, the person who runs that show gets 50% of the ad revenue that show generates on Roku.
I love it. I love
that's
it.
not
And you know what?
You can have your own sponsors on your show
Right.
that you make your own money from as well. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't cost you for StreamYard. It doesn't cost you for Roku. It doesn't cost you. We get half the ad revenue. You get half the ad.
See, I'm liking that.
50-50.
And you know what? I would have also another guy lined up for you that does another show called Manorama.
Oh God.
Yeah. Kitty, I think you might know him, Rancor Steve.
I'm sure we have met, but
Okay.
I
Okay,
hustle myself all over the internet, so I forget who I meet.
Listen,
sometimes.
hold on. I don't mean to interrupt, but I've got a breaking story here. A friend of mine went into the actual Snow White movie and got a screen grab.
Oh,
and I'm sharing it. I just thought it was something that.
Yeah.
Nice. It's cute, Doc, but I like the one I sent you better.
That's fucking hilarious.
They use CGI to make her look better. Is that what happened?
Yeah, they photoshopped her face a little bit. But in defense of Snow Trejo, fabulous singing voice.
Oh man,
definitely, Mike. I definitely want to get together with you and talk. I am at Madness Comic on X.
All right,
we can connect, and then we'll jump in the backstage on StreamYard, and we'll have us a little chat, bro. Definitely interested in bringing your show to the network, having you as a co-host. But like I said, there's a lot of perks that go along with it. You know,
nice.
I mean, if you have a trailer for something a show that you got coming up, whatever that's important, you want people to know, we play those things on the network for our people. You know, things like this, right?
In the heart of a major city, in a place raised to honor Earth's past protectors, the world will again learn. Sometimes, superpowered intrigue doesn't stop at the grave. Galaxy Memorial Park, Volume 1, beginning crowdfunding Memorial Day 2025.
Yeah, baby.
That was mine.
We just go out of our way to make sure that our people get seen as well as anybody else that wants to get seen. You know what I mean? But the people that do shows for us or that co-host shows or whatever, we go out of our way to make sure you get anything that we have to offer. Like you said, free StreamYard, whatever. You know, we try to make it as much of a no-brainer as possible to want to be part of the network. We're plastering all over the place, and you know that's what we do.
Go to the
Look,
Make
Paul-
TV, the Make.tv, and it looks like Flip City practically owns that site. We need more advertisers over there.
Yes, yes.
All right.
But yeah,
Brought to you by Flip City Magazine and the letter E.
For erotic.
Also, just might throw this out there. Escargot funded last night, but that doesn't mean stop backing. Go back. Escargot, the game, on Kickstarter right now.
Bravo. I'm talking to Chris right now, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Ow, what you doing? That's appropriating French culture.
Yes, yes. Escargot. You bet. It is a
Escargot.
great, it's a great game. It's great for kids. It's not super complicated. Kids can play it. They're not going to argue about the rules. You know, they're going to have fun. It's a good game. So check.
Well, considering kids nowadays have the attention span of a goldfish, which is about 3 seconds, it should be fun for them.
It is. It's a quick game. It's like 15 minutes to run it, depending on how much track you have. You can buy more track. You can make a longer game. But it's fun, man. We played it with Dustin and his kids, and they liked it. And they're bugging him about getting it, so I'm sure he backed it.
Nice.
You know, I got mine. Get those.
A fart in your general direction.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Urban Meyer.
That's basically what we do here, Mike. We promote people, man, and we do.
I'm
fun
good with that,
shows,
dude.
Make it happen, you know.
Cause I do the same thing, you know. You know, I'm grateful for Kitty for, you know, allowing me to be an affiliate. So, you know, so I plugged Flip City on the channel there. And, you know, another independent guy who worked at Marvel and DC and MTV and Nickelodeon, Al Nickerson, you know, because he's got his comic out. And, you know, no, I mean, since starting this whole YouTube journey, it's been pretty fun, pretty wacky. You know, I love
My
it.
ass hurts.
I'm sorry. I'll go softer next time.
I asked you to use the KY, you fuck.
Hey, stop. God.
Nobody told me there's a casting couch.
That's right. God,
told
like,
me either. I didn't
What are
know
you
that.
doing over there, Doc? What? What?
Go low, Buck. No.
But yeah,
Oh, shit.
we will definitely talk, Mike. I'd love it if you join the network. You know,
Yeah.
and either as a co-host or bringing your show as well, bringing your friend show, all that. Look, the whole thing is to grow. The more shows that we have when we hit Roku, the bigger of a splash we're going to make.
Oh yes, totally.
You know,
I
everybody's going to
agree.
be talking about how their shows on Roku, going to Roku, and all the fan bases are going to be slammed with it, right? So the more we have, the bigger it'll be. That's
Yep.
all. You know,
The happier we'll be.
yeah.
See, and it's the perfect time to do it because you know, one huge guy totally in office right now. You know, you got to strike when the iron's hot because all this DEI is going to shit, and it's going to be going away, and it's going to be great. It's going to be perfect, especially on the Roku. You know, and you get this shit on, and it's going to be heaven. It's going to be awesome. Going to have more right wing people coming.
Everybody
watching
says
the show. That's
everybody
right.
says it's the
all
greatest
about-
they've ever seen. That's what they
I mean,
tell me.
we're on Rumble, we're on Pilled. We, you know, we cover both sides of the spectrum, and we try
Yeah.
not to overplay anything because then we look crazy, right?
Well, I mean, sometimes crazy works, you know.
Right,
So
right.
yeah,
Crazy in moderation because all creatives are crazy. We get that. You know, all of them. They all.
said- he said
the ones
moderation.
That are creative with it. It's the
sorry.
ones that are creative with it that we end up recognizing.
see, because here's the thing, right? It's, you know, for years we've had this. Okay, let's put it this way. Okay, Howard Stern, like way back in the day, right? It was entertaining, right? It was fun. It wasn't this whole left versus right bull crap, right? It was just mindless fun,
just
right?
funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just funny.
And that's what made him, like the quote unquote king of media, right? So to speak. And now there's been such division. There needs to be a new I don't want to say like a new king of media. I don't want to say it like that.
No.
But the left, not to make this political, okay, but the left side of things, they have all these rules, these self-imposed rules that they put on themselves that we dare not say this or that or whatever because right,
the Google overlords.
These people will get so upset with us. Yeah, it's
the whole purpose of moving to Roku.
Right, it's the self-censorship.
The Google overlords. Yeah,
right, it's the self-censorship. Meanwhile, the left is like, well, exactly right. Well, technically, I think Bush started it with the whole political correctness thing. If you really think about it, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress. But the right is just, what? Who gives a crap? Let's just have fun saying, whatever, because that's the way it used to be, right? Didn't matter. Not everybody was like, so seriously butthurt over, everything. I mean, Saturday Night Live used to be funny, right? And they made jokes of everybody. Mad TV back in the 90s and early 2000s. That was hilarious, dude.
Flip City Magazine used to be. Wait, no, it still is.
Flip City Magazine.
Listen, there was a torch dropped, with the rise of political correctness, which then turned into woke. And everything flipped on its head, and you're not supposed to laugh at any protected class. And basically, the entirety of the protected class is everybody except for straight white men. That's how bad it's
Hello.
Exactly.
Lady.
Yeah, I am literally single-handedly the most hated class in the. I am a straight white Christian conservative veteran. That makes me the most hated demographic on earth.
I love you.
Add long hair to all that.
Which is funny because there's a lot of leftists that fits that category.
Yeah.
Which makes I don't know.
Because
I
Doc
don't
used
know
to
why.
have long hair, and if he still could, he would.
I'm going to let that slide.
Call me a liar. Call me a liar.
Well, no, I wouldn't because I actually cut my hair shorter before it decided to abandon ship.
Started to fall out. You cut it short.
Before it abandoned ship.
Yeah.
That was surrender. That's what that was. So I'm thinking now, Mike, are you available Tuesdays at 3 p.m.?
Well, right now, because like I said, I just got hired on this new job.
Oh yeah.
So
sure
I got
Oh, congrats.
Right. So I got to figure out my schedule basically, right?
Okay.
And because I start on Monday like 8 a.m. Alberta time, aka Mountain Time. I know, right? And so first I got to figure out a few things on my end about what I'm doing.
We'll talk.
Because
I'm thinking though that you might fit better for the pill to draw stream. What do you think, Christy?
Actually, when we were bringing up what might have to get cut, blah blah blah, just because we're not sure about
things,
what's going to happen as far as hosting, I would say I would put the pill Drawstream on hiatus until everything else gets filled. That would be how I would handle it.
I want to fit the right co-host to the right stream.
Have me
I think he'd be
have me on like a
Not that he's not.
type of
Look, you're on-
standby.
He's on Pilled right now.
Right.
I think he'd be great on Pilled. Ghost Pepper already said, "Yeah, hell yeah, this guy's funny." So you see what I'm saying? We have one stream that it's exclusively to Pilled, which is a right-wing platform, a free speech platform, right?
Oh my God, no!
I just kind of think you fit there. Out from under the overlords of YouTube.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with that. So, but yeah, let me figure out a few things on my end, and because there are going to be some days, more than likely, where I'm going to be out in the field for 10 days and have 4 days off. Also, there's that possibility as well. So, yeah,
I'll be flexible with you, and I mean, because look, like I say, I already got people over there expressing the fact that they'd love for you to be part of it. So
flexible.
Exactly.
Well, call me a pig and slap my ass. That's right. So totally cool. I'm just totally into that. So awesome. So cool.
I thought we only did that in private.
We got Ghost Pepper going to be co-hosting Monday Madness. We got good possibility for a new Drawstream co-host right here. What's up, Mr. Brown? We have a new co-host for Thursday movie nights, which doesn't really it like I say, it's some of these is just having somebody there I know can push the buttons.
Right.
The laughing rogue himself in the chat. What's up, Chris?
Hi, Chris.
What up?
Hello. That guy right there is working hard
Clarice.
with everybody I know right now.
Hey, I resent that.
Congrats on funding.
I'm just saying, the dude's working on this and this and this and this, and he's got a schedule of
That doesn't mean he's got a work ethic. It's just his ADD.
I didn't say he
Or the cocaine.
Exactly.
He's working
Yeah, you know.
right now.
Dude's all coked up working on 5 different projects at once. What the hell?
Yeah, he's working.
I don't know. It looks like
that, Chris.
Day and night, night and day. I work my fingers to the bone, and for what? Shut up and answer me when I talk to you.
Who?
It's a little from column A and a little from column B. So,
or column 2.
Yeah, depending on how many fingers you have left,
No, he's the one that created the Slaughterville universe, which is novels, graphic novels, tabletop game, and a RPG that we play every Thursday right here on the network.
I got to go make some cigarettes. I'll be right back.
Christy plays Slaughterville. Levi plays Slaughterville. Yeah, it's
I love Slaughterville, and I've only been there 2 weeks, but I have been falling asleep at night creating my backstory. So I don't know when we get to talk about our backstories, but I've got one.
Ooh.
There's the Don. There's the Don.
Ooh, yeah. Slaughterville. Sounds like an intriguing story. Yeah, Slaughterville.
Yes,
Dig it.
Slaughterville's amazing. It's like every location of every horror story all put in one town.
Oh.
Sweet.
So something better.
When you go to Slaughterville, you could encounter the slasher or the werewolf or the asylum full of crazies, or you see what I'm saying?
So California.
All the tropes.
Quiet you.
All the horror movie tropes are included in Slaughterville, and he's always adding more stuff, more villains, more characters, everything. It's great. It really is.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I talk about it because nobody else talks about it near enough.
I hear you, Zaph.
I'm gonna be bailing out of here, everybody.
Oh, you were here. Damn, I forgot you were here.
It's been a pleasure. It's always a good time. And that's that, I guess.
Hey, you know what's up, Zaph. If you want to jump in, co-host one of these, you just let me know, bro.
Hey, listen, if I'm available and you need someone in a pinch, you can always ask me. I just don't want to guarantee you something that I know I'm going to have to break. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah.
Cool.
All right,
Always good
everybody.
to see you, my friend.
Well, wait, before you go, where can people find you?
Oh, yes. Well, so right there on the screen under my name, foresight11.com. That's my website. And it links to everything. My social medias, my any active campaigns. One coming up in April for Addicts Unbound Fury #2. And I should be getting the books back any day now for #1. And I'll be fulfilling as soon as they come in the door. So keep your eyes out for the part 2. And you can always do catch up. There's always going to be a catch up tier. So if you're just coming on, you'll be able to catch up.
Cool.
Awesome.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
Same here, guys.
Later, man.
Bye. Hey.
What the fuck?
You know, I
It's
personally
what gay
love
horses eat. Hey.
Is Doc still in the chat?
Doc is here.
Oh, is he?
He had to go get cigarettes. He's rolling cigarettes, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Is he rolling? God damn it.
Yeah, see, look, Slaughterville. The danger of Slaughterville is going insane. You could go insane. You could die there, but you go insane there too, right? And if you go insane, you'll probably end up dead. So the danger is to keep your cool while you're dealing with all these evil things coming at you all the time. And it's not easy. Look, I think Chris is nice to us half the time. I think he lets us survive. You know?
Half the time?
Well,
he lets us survive. I think he could off us anytime he wanted to, really.
I'm pretty sure his goal for next week is driving Dante insane, like giving
Yes.
you a mental injury. So
Yes,
I'm excited to
pretty
see
much
that.
on the verge. Dante is right on the verge of taking it. So, now I remember when Karen lost it. You guys, it's not going to be fun. I'm just saying. And the other thing is the game has taken on a life of its own in other ways, right? Like we have two characters that were in the very first season of Slaughterville, Dante and Karen. But Dante and Karen kind of took on a life of their own, and they actually host a show on the network now.
All right.
An interview show with real people.
Okay. It's kind of like a Space Ghost kind of thing.
Well, they're in character. It's Dante and Karen. They're in character.
Oh,
She's
okay.
the ultimate Karen, and Dante is the Slaughterville Stoner.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yes. Now I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
The show's called Killer Karen, and they actually interview people. And of course, Karen doesn't let you get a word in edgewise because she hates comics and everything. And it's like it's just a funny show, right? A fun show to do. It's breaking the fourth wall the opposite way, so to speak.
Right.
Then I have another show called Fourth Wall Interviews with Pops, where I interview people's characters. We don't talk
Okay.
about the book. We don't talk about the creator or the artist or any of that. I interview the character himself about who he is and what he does. So that takes a special type of creator because they have to actually be able to get in the head of their character and be that guy.
Right.
Right. So that's
Gotcha.
challenging to get people to come do that show, but it's really fun when we do have somebody that wants to do it. We have
All
a
right.
blast. But I'm always trying to think of new stuff, and everything comes from something else. Okay. Slaughterville, we go play the game. We're having a good time. I'm reading the graphic novels. And then before you know it, we have shows that have grown out of playing this game.
Oh my God.
You know, we're
Chris,
having
I don't technically roll my cigarettes. I inject my cigarettes.
Ooh.
He's got one of them things. He's got one of them twisty things that just jams tobacco into
That
you do it.
Fuck you guys.
That should have been added. That should have been added.
Hey
guys, look.
You're having way too much fun, bro.
I don't know. He's a little too gifted right there.
Well, yeah, you get a point there. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Now hold on.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking the cock
cut
should be at least the size of his pinky finger. There you go. With an enlarged prostate. There we go.
They should make the statue of David look like John Holmes.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Oh, the Don's in the chat. What's up, Don? Should I call you the or Mr. Don?
You know, it doesn't matter as long as the proper respect is shown. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could call him Don. You can call him the Don. You know,
Because it's like my daughter's birthday.
That's right. It's like a singular article, but you know, pronouncing that he is the one and only Don.
The Don.
That's right. You know, the Don.
Nick, I didn't see you sneak in here.
You didn't realize me this whole time.
I mean, you're the size of a postage stamp on my screen. What's up, man?
Well, you are too. You know, I didn't know you were here too. So
really, I'm not doing my job then. Fuck.
Like I heard your voice, I just didn't know it was you. Like I just didn't.
I
don't know. Like
wait. How does anyone hear this voice and think it's not me?
Well,
he's got one of those voices that just sounds like everybody.
I just didn't know you're a doc. You know, I'm still getting used to people.
Okay, all right, I'll buy that. It's not like I'm a celebrity or anything. Jesus Christ.
Maybe it's me, but I smell a certain amount of bullshit in that statement.
It goes to George Perez. Look at him. Look at him.
There we go.
Something in here smells like cinnamon dipped toad balls.
Yummy.
By the way, if you ever want to have some real fun, treat yourself to a very old click interact game called Discworld, based on Terry Pratchett's world, voiced by Eric Idle. Hours of funny puns and jokes to get lost in.
Oh,
highly recommend.
That's my jam, man. That is my jam. Love it.
Who's got hours? Who?
What happened?
Who's got hours to play a game? Who?
Well, you do.
No.
As evidenced by the fact that you spend hours playing games.
We have not played anything online in a long time, and you know if I'm playing, it's going to be broadcast.
See, you should just be playing because it's fun. If I'm Chris Brown, the Laughing Rogue himself, and I want true flattery, it's because you're playing my game and not streaming it.
No, we're streaming that. I'm talking about video games.
No, I was joking. It's all a joke. It's all a joke. Clown shoes, nose, honk, honk.
Remember we used to talk, and it was like I felt guilty, so I had to make sure we played it on the network so that it was working as well as playing.
Yeah, I gifted you some items in the bank too. So
I haven't been on that game in ages, dude. I'm on a completely different computer now. I have to tell you.
I understand all that. I'm just
I have to
telling
log
you.
in new and everything.
I'm just listen, kitten. I'm just telling you what happened.
I have to go look.
Hey guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Call it a day.
No, you're not.
Look, you know we love you, bro. You're welcome anytime.
Levi,
I know.
you are my hero. I love your art. And you're a pretty cool guy.
He's
Thank
a
you,
very
man.
cool guy.
Thanks, guys.
See
All
you,
right.
Levi. Oh, do
See
you
you,
want to
Levi.
do? You want
He's
to
got-
plug yourself?
Yes.
Real quick?
Embiggenate him.
You can find me, go back my comic book, go to galaxymemorialpark.com, and you can find me on Zitter, or just look up Three Stroke Studios anywhere else.
I love that Three Stroke Studios. I love that name. Oddly
Finally, somebody said it.
I know, right?
We'll miss you, brother.
Oh, my mind goes into such dark places.
Levi's skiing looking on Galaxy Memorial Park. It's gonna be good.
Sorry about that. I got a phone call at the last second there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. All right, guys. We'll talk later.
See you, buddy.
Bye, Levi.
Bye.
Nice
See
to meet
ya.
you.
You know, I've got a headache that would kill 10 ordinary men.
Hey, Doc. How are you on my story?
Say it again, please.
Like, have you gone?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I was going to reach out to you either later this evening or tomorrow and set up a time to meet.
Oh yeah, this evening will be great. Actually.
All right.
Like you want to meet on Twitter on a secrets call on StreamYard, or I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah. I'll send you a link to a backstage on StreamYard.
Twitter. All right.
But can you message me on the Twitter so I can find you again?
Yeah.
For those of you in Pennsylvania, you can stop in right now at Christmas and get yourself some meatloaf, yo. No. Right now.
You know what I thought of doing? I thought of posting something offensive on X.
No.
But it's literally just says something offensive.
That's still going to be offensive.
I'll go make sure to go at that post.
It will definitely still offend somebody.
Yeah, it'll
It
trigger.
would. That's going to be the funny part. That's going to be the funny part.
Well, what? What are you going to be offensive about, dickhead? What?
Talk about being offensive. Being offensive
Stop
is
it.
violence.
I'll key your car. Stop it.
Man,
Triggered.
look, you remember that show, World's Stupidest Criminals?
Oh, I think they still have that, don't they?
These fucking people ain't learned nothing from that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand right in front of his camera and do something illegal.
Yeah, I've seen that whenever I go to my uncle's.
I mean, there's cameras all over Teslas, all over them. They're gonna get a picture of you.
And just for the record, I am similarly armed with cameras on my person when I go out in public.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's one pointing in every direction.
But like, it kind of makes sense how you would have stupid criminals in like let's say a year or two ago, because the Democrats had everything, and when they have everything, anyone can get away with anything unless you're part of the other. What?
The question is the IQ of somebody that, regardless if they think they're going to get away with it or not, that would put themselves in front of a camera and commit a crime. Because eventually that shit's going to come back to haunt you. At some point, one way or another, either the dude that owns the car is going to find you before the cops do. That might not be good for you. Do y'all remember the old adage, don't fuck with a man's ride? It didn't matter if it said Ford, Chevy, Dodge. It didn't matter what it said on it. It was don't fuck with a man's ride. Period.
Ride.
Ride. Call.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't Period. That was the rule. There was no, you just didn't do that, man. If you put your door against somebody's car, you felt bad.
Yeah, listen, I think these people that get stirred up to commit acts of violence and justify it to themselves as political activism are basically retarded. Can we say that word?
No.
Can we say that word?
I say it all the time.
Retarded.
Hey, I'm offensive, and that's retarded.
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 Where did JD go? Damn it. Damn it. Speaking of retards, Christy's muted.
Yeah, I remember people saying that all the time in middle school, but then all of a sudden, like,
Yeah.
people stopped.
Special means retarded.
And then people stopped saying special either. Like weren't allowed to say special. And I'm like, we were saying special because we weren't allowed to say retarded. So which is it?
Well, yeah, exactly right. Stop dashing my hopes and dreams. But folks, I gotta get going because I promised another friend of mine that's also producing his own comic because he's a vet as well. Promised that I would show up on his stream. So Kitty, I gotta get going.
Thank you for popping in, Mike. I hope you and Pops figure stuff out to either have you host something or bring your show over, stuff like that. Join the madness.
Yeah, do that.
That's right. So, yeah, for all of you that happens to be watching this right now live, or even on the rewind, which you should be doing anyway, regardless, and spreading this channel around as well. If you want to go ahead, I think I put my link in the private chat there. If you want to go ahead and check out my channel, Comic Relief Crusader, where we talk about everything in movies, TV shows, video games, comics, everything entertainment, where we just do not bitch and complain about it, but we make fun. We do everything humanly possible to make sure that these morons don't keep on doing what they keep on doing. You know, we have fun segments that go on like at the beginning of the show, which is called Stupid News. All the news that's stupid and new that we just love to make fun of retarded lefties out there. Yes, I said retarded because I can. Of what's going on out in the world, and to prepare yourself against that kind of stuff. Generally at the middle of the show, on Tuesdays, we'll have a funny commercial just to break up the monotony of all the articles that we cover. And on Friday, we have, in the middle of the show, thoughts from Rancor Steve over at Manorama, where he imbues us with his certain worldviews on things. And yeah, we just have a load of laughs, a load of fun, and, you know, promoting lots of other independent artists as well whenever we get the time to do so. So if you want to go ahead, check us out. We have a belly full of laughs. It's all about the fun. We don't bitch and complain like every other YouTube channel out there. And that's it for me, chat.
Also,
So-
good luck on your new job too, Mike. I'm super excited for you. I hope you like it.
Oh, I hope so too, because if I don't, I'll go postal. So
I'll quit.
There we go. That's right. So yeah. So that being said, with the new job, I'll try to figure out a new schedule, and so we can continue to have laughs there. So Kitty, thank you very much for allowing me to be on. It's a blast. It's a blast, and I gotta get you back on the show so we can do, like, you know, some of the funny cartoons that that you have in Flip City. And
Yeah,
get you more
for sure.
subscribers.
For sure.
So-
And thank you for being actually one of the test channels that I was able to bring our grab bag of gags to do
There we go.
stuff with. So let's do it again soon.
Yes, I love being a guinea pig.
Nice.
You
All right,
heard it here
guys.
first. All right,
That's
Mike. Nice to
right.
meet you.
Yeah, you too, guys. See
See
ya.
you later.
See ya, Cape Crusader.
Yeah, Kitty, make sure you get the Drawstream thing over on X, please.
What happened?
The group, Kitty, make sure.
What about it?
Make sure he gets an invite to the group over.
Oh,
on-
I already added him.
Okay, cool. That way I can find him. Definitely want to talk to that guy. interested in bringing this show is also talking to somebody else right now in my inbox that may be able to step into a spot. So, hopefully this ain't gonna be much of a. Oh crap! Levi's on the phone. You're on hold. I'm talking to Levi.
All right.
I wonder, like, I was thinking of a skit the other day. Like, wouldn't it be funny if there was a skit of there's some cartel members that get replaced by AI? I don't know, just me. Okay.
Go on.
Okay, so pretty much they're like drug dealers, and then their boss was like, "Sorry, boys, you're being replaced by AI." And no one's hiring any criminals anymore. So every criminal is being replaced by AI. They're getting out of business. No, there's no reason to be evil anymore, except if you own AI and use it for evil. But eventually, those people will be replaced as well. And it's like, and then it's like, and then the criminals are like, "Well, man, you're taking the fun out of being a human, man. You know, why would you replace? It's like replacing human beings for breathing or eating or something. Why would someone do such a thing? I thought of it when my teacher was like, like he was trying to teach me AI, but I'm like, I hate this. And the more you're teaching me about it, I hate it even more. And he was like, well, I'm not trying to get you to like AI. I'm just trying to get you to know it. So if you hate it, you have a reason to hate it. And I'm like, I already had a reason. But anyhow, I just thought of that skit after that class, and I'm like, it would be kind of funny if the criminals start feeling like if they're
Replaced?
we're replaced, exactly.
Well, you know what? It's also kind of funny about it is they have no recourse to threaten or hurt AI because you can't hurt AI. You can't break AI kneecaps.
Yeah, I know.
I will break your silicone kneecaps, pal.
Yeah, and the AI can just kill them better. Like they'll just be better at fighting. They'll just be better at killing, capping people. Because who can stop them?
Yeah.
It's literally like the Terminator we're living in now.
I've got a friend that's all about AI, and he said he'd put in a good word with the overlords for me.
We'll make it an offer that we can't refuse.
Oh, by the way, because we were openly saying retard, volume 24, which is funding right now on Fund My Comic. The short story is The R Word, and it is an expose on the world actually being run by retards. It's very, very funny.
It reminds me of a story that Odin Dasko, or
yes, I love Odin.
Him and the guy that James that owns Broken Comics actually came up with the idea of quantum retard, just a retard going through time travel and stuff like that. I think that's how it went.
Quantum retards.
But my favorite one was retarded Hitler.
Oh, Lord.
He just so anyone who the quantum retard possessed became retarded. So he went back and possessed Hitler. I don't know. I just find that funny.
James. That James.
I mean, he could say that stuff because he was retarded.
Amia's retarded.
Hey, just because I'm on the spectrum doesn't mean I'm retarded.
Ditto.
Oh, that looks
we
nice.
have here, Christine. What is this?
That is a painting hanging on my wall that was given. It's being held for my nephew Quentin. It used to be hanging in my daughter's room as we hold it for Quentin, but now it's made it into my office because she took it off her wall, and I don't want it to get damaged, so I put it on my office wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and she is nicknamed Joy.
So that's Joy.
She
So
looks like
who
she's
made
having
that?
fun.
We don't know. It's a piece of art that my Aunt Linda bought for my dad when she was redecorating his house. And this is before my dad had a girlfriend. And so she like bachelor padded up his room and put that on his wall.
And then the new girlfriend showed up and said, "What's that?"
Actually, he moved out of his house, and when he moved to Utah, and that was something that did not make the move to Utah.
Oh wow!
I wonder what come that happened.
So the joke is too, and why we're holding it for Quentin is Quentin was a little kid when my dad had this hanging in his bedroom, and Quentin, every time he went and visited Grandpa, had to go in his bedroom and stare at this painting.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So would I, kid. So would I.
I will stand up any all day long and know who the heck is she.
Yep.
That's my mom. Isn't she a total Betty?
Oh no.
You know what's funny is Quentin's now in college and he is staying on campus. We should ask him, do you still want Joy? Because that might look good in your dorm room.
Lord.
I wouldn't mind my wall back.
But there might be some women that look at that and be like, I don't know, like they might see that as competition.
They might actually want to like sue him for harassment for having it on his wall.
Oh yeah, I forgot of nowadays. You made me forget about
No, and mind you, he's at an art college in Southern California, so
that's even worse.
Shit.
That's even worse.
Right?
All right, people.
I won't take that art, but I'm just going to memorize it for research for tonight.
It's 4 o'clock. I gotta dump. I got things to do.
Yeah, we need to shut this stream down, yo.
That'll be enough of this nonsense.
Look, she's like, here we go.
Look, I tried to do similar to Omer, but I'd suck. So this is all of our social medias at Flip City Mag across YouTube, X, Rumble, Pilled, Substack, and Facebook. And then if you want to connect with me personally, Facebook Kitty Phillips or at Kitty Flip City on the Twixters. And of course, we've got our campaign going on. Go back it today, you guys. It's fundmycomic.com/FlipCity24. Only a few days left on that one. So that's my bitch. And thank you to everybody that's live draw streaming for the special Flip City is Madness collaboration. It's wild. It's crazy. It's fun. Thank you, Doc, for doing that sloth Adam shift. That's really funny.
It was my pleasure.
Nick, are you doing something for the collaboration, Nick?
Well, I was going to say, why did I see a Domino's logo there?
No, that was that's pilled.net.
It looks like Domino's.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
Now I want Pizza Hut.
That's a good one.
Now, again, Nick, are you doing something for the Flip City Madness collaboration?
That's not the celebrity drawing thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing today.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I don't have the heart to do it. I don't know. I just hate. I'm sorry. I hate being mean. Even though I'm
funny.
You know what? You're right. I should be funny. It's not hurting anyone.
Just funny.
You just changed my mind, good sir.
Yeah, do something for it, man. You could win a half page or a quarter page ad in the magazine, as well as having a banner on our website.
Well,
also links to your stuff.
Also, you get a contributor credit in the front of the magazine too, so that's worth something.
But here's the thing: my art level is still at storyboard level.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, you're
it's
right.
Whether or not it's funny, bro. Cartoon it up, make it funny. Like what Levi did with the Bill Gates and all the different, the bugs out of his mouth and everything. Make it funny.
And also no pressure. This is seriously a no pressure proposition. But
like what Q did right there and turned Brie Larson into a piece of cheese, right? Isn't that
a piece of Brie?
I don't know about that no pressure thing, Kitty. Quarter page ad.
What?
I better fucking win now.
Well, hey, listen, this is actually where all the pressure lies, is in that poll. This really, the real purpose behind the entire thing, besides Flip City getting like content for free, is networking and boosting each other's profiles. And that's why we're doing the public poll. And that's why everybody should campaign when the poll's public and all that is it really is a fun way for us to all help each other grow, in my humble opinion.
Once the poll kicks off, everybody shares it out to their fan bases and says, go vote for me, like Homer did last time. You still got to sell it to get that ad, right? Don't let Homer win 2 times in a row, people.
Well, the Don promises he's going to win, but he hasn't submitted anything yet.
I have to win. I can't afford a quarter page ad.
Well, Doc, you have friends. You have so many friends out there, and you have Anthony to help you campaign. So you need to pressure him to help you campaign.
I have no friends.
Please.
Has your own hand ever been so cold that you touch yourself with it and go, ah?
All the time.
It just happened to me.
Doc, tell him.
I don't know where you're touching yourself, but
hey, I'm not.
God damn!
Maybe I should take Joy off camera. Here we go. Now to Kitty.
Carrie said it's so kind to call Dark Gift an advantage.
God damn!
I hate you all so much right now. Hey, I'm Doc Blaylock. You can find me on the YouTube at Doc Blaylock. I'm the only Doc Blaylock on YouTube. There is a Dr. Blaylock, but he's going to try to sell you something. Don't follow him. Follow me. Tune into the coffee shop every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as Flip City Kitty Christie, Tanner Hurley, and myself have a lot of laughs ripping on modern culture and politics, laughing at them. I've got a campaign live over on over on Fun My Comic called A Damn Dirty Thing. Get over there and show it some love. If you want a throwback to a time when the men were men and the women weren't, that's the book for you.
Ooh, Carrie is on fire right now. Carrie or Nick, Carrie said she had someone at her door. Where can you be legally stalked so your art can be seen?
Well, I haven't planned on posting anything until I get my school done, which is this May. Actually, we're discussing on whether or not I should go back, and we're like, nah. At least for the summer, I'm not going back. So, or at least this year, or next year, or any decade, anytime soon. But anyhow, once it's May, I will be posting stuff, and you should keep an eye out on that.
There you go. So you can stalk him in a couple months, Carrie. Carrie also said there's no pressure until Christy puts the glasses on the tip of her nose and looks dead into your soul.
Doc
you assume I have one.
Listen.
What a day.
It makes my eye twitch when she does that.
All right. So, now, Doc, speaking of Mr. Hurley, got me a little package we're going to be unboxing tomorrow on the show offs.
Oh, right on. Did you get the satellite girl?
Yes.
Nice.
And had forgotten, not really forgotten, but you know how it is if something's not in your face.
Yep. I know exactly what you mean.
As much stuff as I do, you kind of forget. You know what I mean? And it's like when it arrived, I was like, oh, yeah. But I think I saw it a couple weeks ago. Somebody had gotten one, and I was like, oh, I hope that means I got one.
That was me.
Yeah.
I got mine. Yeah, man. And I'm going to tell you, it's a fun read.
Good, because I'm gonna crack it open tomorrow during the show offs with Dave up in here, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget, guys, we have another draw stream tomorrow. Our normal Sunday classic madness draw stream right here, 1 p.m. on Sundays. We've been doing it for 4 freaking years. We ain't about to stop now. So yeah, we have talked to a few people. We feel good. We filled a couple of, not necessarily filled a couple of these co-host spots, but we have people that are willing to step into them. And I'm going to talk to these people, and we're going to have a good time. Ghost Pepper, it'll be cool having him for Monday Madness. He's from the Pilled platform, and it would, we're trying to grow our following over there, as well as let them people know what we all doing over here. So
Ghost Pepper's kind of a scary cat, man.
No, Ghost Pepper's a sweetie.
He's fun. He's fun. What's up, Rob? Rob Wilson Arts. You can catch his show right here Friday mornings at 9 a.m. usually.
I watched Rob yesterday. What's up, Rob?
Yeah.
I was lurking, brother. Sorry I didn't comment.
Yeah, good stuff there too as well. Look, we got tons of good shows on the network. We're always looking for more. Like I said earlier, the bigger we are, the bigger splash we're going to make, guys. And that's the work involved. That's my job to pull this all together. The more of you that pitch in, the more of you that are available, the more of you that are sharing stuff out and supporting each other, the bigger this thing's going to get. That's all. With that, I'm Pops Van Zandt. You can find me right here on all the platforms you're watching on right now, and wherever you're watching, I'm here all the time.
Except for on the Flip City Magazine channel.
Yeah, well, I'm there enough. They see
Yeah,
me.
that's true.
They know who I am over there. Hey, we love people. We love the people that give us support, no matter whose show it is. Okay, we love the fact that you guys are supporting each other. That's really what it's about: networking, growth. I can't make people do anything, but I can put it in front of their face and hope that they like what you're doing, buy your books, watch your shows, bring it all together in one place and try to make it simple on everybody. That's all I'm doing.
Buy my book.
Yeah, buy Doc's book.
No, buy
it.
Buy my book.
Buy my book.
No, mine.
Oh,
Actually, if you're looking for a couple of really great deals on the crowdfunding, you can probably afford both Doc's and Flip City's campaigns right now for the price of what you'd back one campaign. You can probably get both of those.
Absolutely true. Absolutely.
Just back it already.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Oh,
Flip City.
I forgot about little Crom.
Never forget Crom. He's
How can you
always
forget
watching.
about him?
He's
I
always
know.
watching.
I know.
Show him, Q. Show him what Crom's up to this week. Show him. Go ahead.
Right on the rooftop, he's just drop his junk, and let it slide and do his business. Right there.
He's peeing on people. Isn't that special?
He right in the photo.
Isn't that special? Here, give me a close up.
Really good close up.
Oh, there he is.
Bullseye.
See that? See that? It's all about having fun, people. Come on out. Check us out. Later on tonight, we got Stephen B. Stephen B. Bowlcat Drawstream. He's going to be here at 8 o'clock. And random stuff from John's Long Box at 10 o'clock. And I forget who the interview is, but it was one of his recent interviews from. Pull it up in here and show it to you tonight at 10 o'clock. Tomorrow, same as always, Drawstream, Silverline, show offs. The network moves on and on.
Make mine Silverline.
Yep. And hopefully, guys, we add another show with the Comic Relief Crusader. Hopefully he brings a show over here.
That'd be neat.
We're just going to keep growing. That's it. Keep growing, network with each other, make it happen for each other. It's not competition, people. It's co-opetition.
We're growing like your sister's back acne.
And on that note,
I just want to go out publicly and say my sister is not Doc's wife, and how he knows that, I have no idea.
What happened?
he just dissed your wife.
No, I didn't.
Did you
I said
diss my
my
wife?
sister is not Doc's wife. I have no idea how he knows about my sister's back end. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't have nothing to do with it. Don't know.
I told her, I said, you need to get that scene about. She said, right back at you.
All right, let's stop this punishment and end the freaking stream.
I'm sorry.
You are forgiven. Alrighty. You can always find us here in the Madness Comic Network on all the platforms you can think of, including Phil.net and McTV. Peace. Bye, everybody.
Cat and mouse vipers. Giant child-snatching vipers are terrorizing New Orleans, pulling children from their homes in the middle of the night. In their eagerness to take on human trafficking in the city, cat and mouse find themselves in the thick of it. Crime, action, drama, with a smattering of superheroics. Now, like Roland Mann said, our head honcho here at Silverline, go do some backing, and we appreciate your support.
Little president in his sandbox play, build a tower, make it stay. Digging deep through the golden sand, building the future with your hands. Tiny suits and shiny shoes, making plans and making news. Friends all gather to join along, in the sandbox they all belong. Little President Trump that play, every day a brand new day. Learning, growing your own way, in the great big sandbox that is the USA. The USA. Share your dreams with everyone, sandbox fun under the sun. Big ideas taking flight, with little Trump everything's bright. Dig a moat, build a wall, in the sandbox he stands so tall. Dreamer dream, builder build, little Trump your heart's fulfilled. Little President Trump that play, every day a brand new day. Learning, growing your own way, in the great big sandbox that is the USA. Hooray, hooray, for the USA.
YouTube and feel the vibe. Every show you crave right here live. Heroes and villains clash in the night. Madness Comic Network sets it right. Scroll through the list, find what you need. Epic battles and fast-paced speed. From capes to cosmic space delight. Tune in and watch your favorites ignite. On Facebook, share the thrill so grand. On X, the buzz across the land. Madness Comic Network all around. In every episode, joy is found. Uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens days. Hey! New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide.